All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Olathe District Activity Center. We are ready for the coin toss here, and microphone adjustment. The visiting Ravens from Benedictine College come into Olathe, Kansas to take on your MidAmerica Nazarene University Pioneers. This could be the battle that decides the conference already this year, as MNU comes in ranked 12th, 7-0. Benedictine is ranked 8th at 7-1. Today we have about the most football-feeling day ever. It is low 60s, raining, windy, cloudy. It's going to be a sloppy, wet game out there. So if you're watching and you've watched previously, you're going to be like, wow, the cameras look different. Well, it's because the cameras are up here in the booth with me, trying to keep the equipment dry. So it is a tightly packed broadcast booth. We are the NAIA Game of the Week, so that stream is out there available as well if you don't want to listen to me, but I don't know how that could be the case. Benedictine won the toss. They elected to defer, so they will kick to begin this game. They'll be kicking with the wind at their back. Pioneers are going to receive first. Offensively, both of these squads are 1-2 in the conference. Benedictine's offense a little more potent than the Pioneers, but again, they are ranked 1-2. Defensively, the Pioneers ranked number 1. Benedictine right behind them, so this should be one heck of a game. Pioneers trying to keep this undefeated season going. They have 2 tough matchups this week with Benedictine, the next week again at home against Baker. Baker also a ranked squad this year. This is the test for the Pioneers right here. The Pioneers went and collected a victory in St. Louis last weekend. Benedictine with the kick. High kick, spinning end over end. Fielded at the 10. Little bobble on the carry. Or the catch, I'm sorry. And now able to go up the middle of the field. Falls forward to almost the 24-yard line. That's where the Pioneer offense is going to take over. They're going to begin the first drive of the game. Benedictine, only one loss on the season. The loss to Evangel. Evangel also a ranked squad, but in the North Division, as both of these teams are in the South Division of the Heart. They are having an outstanding season as well, so just one hiccup on the Benedictine schedule. Parsons empties the backfield. Dropping back, looking over the middle. Throws over the middle, has a man. Caught, boy, bobbled, but collected. I believe that was Himes. He was able to take it near the 50-yard line. So a great first down throw and catch. And again, Himes with the bobble, but able to keep focus, brings it in. First down, Pioneers. Pioneers with their no-huddle offense, although looking to the sideline for their play. Parsons not exactly thrilled with what he's seen from the sideline. Confusion by the Pioneer offense. Boy, you'd really hate to use a timeout on the second play of the game. Parsons has it. Oh, almost had a man off sides, but Pioneers didn't snap the ball, so not a free play. Now they're going to give it to Cherry. Cherry moving left side. Up the middle, able to gain 2 on that first down carry. So Parsons with the hard snap count was able to get a player to jump, but no free play for the Pioneers as he's able to get back on the correct side of the line of scrimmage. Now Pioneers quickly on the ball. Man in motion. And they're going to throw it out wide. Wide receiver screen. Has some blockers. Has a first down. Now pushed out of bounds. This was E.J. Rogers with the catch from Parsons. So the Pioneers, again, first down, moving the ball into Benedictine territory here on the opening drive of the game. Parsons and Cherry in the backfield now. Himes at the top of your screen, all alone up there. Single coverage. Worth noting, 2 receivers on the bottom. Parsons hard snap count. Now the tight end's going to pull up from the line, goes in motion, moves to the other side of the play. And there's going to be a draw again right up the middle. Cherry able to make a miss through the first level into the secondary. And is taken down for a first down and a little bit more. Cherry able to get through initial contact. Comes up with the first down carry. Pioneers quickly to the line, showing a little up-tempo style offense right here. There's the snap. Parsons looking right. Pressure comes. Throws over the middle. The ball is tipped and knocked down. Rogers had a shot at it. Couldn't collect it. It looked like it was tipped at the line, so it came in a little wobbly into Rogers. He's not able to pull it in. So incomplete pass on the play. Second and 10. The ball is on the 30-yard line. Cherry in motion, coming down, joins Parsons in the backfield. They're going to try another one out wide. This one, not going to work. There were no blockers out there. That was the first problem. Carter was able to catch it, had to elevate, so came off of his feet. That slows you down. Defender was right there. There's actually going to be a loss of 1 on the play. So 3rd and 11 facing the Pioneer offense. If you're watching, the Pioneers have their silver tops, their silver helmets, red tops, red bottoms. So all red. Benedictine and the black helmets, white tops, black bottoms. Just so you know who's who out there. Third and 11. Pressure comes. Parsons hits Cherry out of the backfield. Has enough for the first down and more. Now driven out of bounds along the sideline. And if you're watching, you're going to hear people wanting the flag on that. I don't believe so. I believe that's a good no call by the officials, but that's a first down for the Pioneers. Now Cherry signaling he's got to come off, having some kind of equipment issue. So Finley checks in. Cherry able to complete that pass out of the backfield. Takes it for the first down. So first down Pioneers. Ball inside the 20. Finley in the backfield. Now goes in motion. Splitting out wide right. 1 receiver to the left. Empty backfield. 3 to the right. Parsons looks like he was changing the play at the line perhaps. Drops back. Good protection. Throwing over the middle. Touchdown Pioneers. Parsons to Himes. And that is an opening score on the first drive of the game. Nice little seam route just right at the middle of the field. Parsons able to connect with Himes. Touchdown Pioneers. That is the opening drive that you want. We're pinning the extra point, and then I think we're going to have a replay available after this. Good snap, good placement. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The Pioneers, the opening drive touchdown is now 7-0. Here's the replay. You can see right here, Parsons with it. Just throws right up the middle. Secondary late rotating over, and that's a touchdown Pioneers. So there you go. We do know that there might be a little bit of a connection issue with our clock, so just so everyone knows, 11:33 remaining in the first quarter. The game just underway. Pioneers taking their opening drive down for a touchdown. This will be Benedictine's first opportunity with the ball. Had a little bit of a shower right before the game, but the rain seems to have stopped, at least for now. Chances of rain all throughout this afternoon in this game. Pioneers kicking into the wind. There's a low line drive kick. Couple hops. Some crazy side spin on it. Now fielded around the 10. One man misses. And now the rest are going to take him down. So the ball right around the 21-yard line. A little extracurricular activity after the play. No flags thrown. Benedictine is a air assault offense. A lot of yards through the pass game. So the Pioneers defensive line going to need to be able to apply pressure quickly. And the secondary is just going to have to stay with their man. Dropping back. Pass right side going deep. Wow, great catch. Boy, the coverage was good. Catch was better. And that's already a big chunk of yardage on the first play from scrimmage. Jay-Sean Todd, I do believe, came down with that, indeed. That gets the ball all the way up to midfield, so about a 25-yard gain on that pass and catch. And now they're going to run a handoff left side past the defensive line for the Pioneers. And boy, 2 big chunks of yardage right out of the gate for the Raven offense. Quarterback is Mark Harris, freshman for Benedictine. So Harris and Todd already with a big completion. I imagine we're going to be saying that combination a few times today. Harris sends Todd in motion, moving to the top of the screen where there's now 2 wide receivers. And they're going to hand it off left side again. This time defensive line for the Pioneers is there, able to limit the damage. Looks like about a gain of 4. Second and 6, ball on the 33. Harris has his tight end in motion, moving to the left side of the formation. He's going to drop back, looks right, throws right, knocked away by the Pioneer defense. Play read well. Saw that one coming a mile away. That was Patusik. Was able to get around the receiver, just stuck his arm out there, knocked that ball down. Incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd down, 3rd and 6. Pioneers looking for a stop. A lot of fans in attendance today, both sides. Benedictine just right down the road in Atchison, Kansas. They have traveled well. Visiting stands pretty full. Pioneers fans here. Pressure coming. Harris is flushed out. In pursuit. Throws it. Has a man right at the first down marker. And boy, this is going to come down to placement. Do believe this was Tanner Zimmerman, the tight end. And again, he was right at the marker. They're going to mark him down a yard short. So the Benedictine offense staying in the game right now. Staying on the field. Pioneers bringing in some defensive substitutions. Again, big 4th down right here. Quickly to the line of the Ravens. Quarterback keeper all the way, and they've got enough. Could see that from the moment they lined up. And now 2 officials conferring. Could possibly MNU have gotten a timeout called before the play? No. Oh, a false start. Oh, there was a flag on the play. Never saw it hit the ground. Okay. But false start on Benedictine on that 4th and 1. Again, on the carry, they had enough for the first down, but they now have to move backwards. Decision time for the Raven offense, although they still seem to be staying on the field. With the wind at their back, I'd say they're in field goal range, but it doesn't look like they're going to take a shot. They want to try and get this to keep their drive going. Pioneers making a big defensive substitution. And oh boy, right now there's too many guys on the field. Some people need to get off. Okay, now they're going to bring out the special teams. All right, so the Ravens bring their kicker on. Again, a lot of confusion on both sides here. I don't trust this for even a moment. Now this play is blown dead. Timeout called by Benedictine. Told you everybody seemed confused on this one. both teams. So the Pioneers able to keep their timeout in their pocket. Benedictine uses one. Again, we've got 8:37 remaining here in the first quarter. Pioneers took their opening drive down all the way, put it in for a touchdown. Benedictine trying to answer with a field goal on their first offensive possession of the game. No, they call timeout. They're talking to the producer, everyone. At least that's who the officials pointed towards. Who actually called it, who knows? All right, so the special teams comes back out onto the field. Ball's going to be placed at the 40. So that's where the kick will originate from. So this is going to be a 50-yard field goal. Again, wind at the back of the kicker. Good snap, good placement. Kick is up. Boy, it looks good if it's straight. And it's good. Boy, and there was room to spare. So now we know the kicker for the Ravens has a leg on him. All right, so both teams able to put points on the board. We said that this was the 1-2 offense coming into today's game, so after each team's opening drive scoring points, it seemed that that would be true. Benedictine again will kick off, wind at their back. Benedictine with a bit of a unorthodox lineup for kicking off the ball. They have bunches on each side. They come together as the kicker runs up on the ball. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a trickeration play here somewhere, but not this play. Good kick. And this is going to go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Return man for the Pioneers tried to field it as he was moving backwards and to his right. Went off the fingertips out of the back of the end zone. Now the Pioneers offense. Going to see if they can extend this lead. Parsons and Finley will be your backfield at the moment. And Cherry came off pointing at something, some equipment, hasn't returned since. But the Pioneers often use this two-headed monster in the backfield of Cherry and Finley. Tight end goes in motion, moves to the top of the screen. Draw play Finley, perhaps. Indeed it is. They give it to Finley. Finley left side. Gets tripped up by a defender. Falls forward. He's about half of the way there. Should give him about 5 on that first down carry. Nope, they're going to give him 4. Second and 6. Pioneers quickly to the line. Parsons yelling on instructions. Sends his man in motion. His man going all the way around the formation. Finley again trying to work right side. Has it. Cuts in left. Still moving into the secondary. First down and plenty more by Finley, who was able to zigzag his way for positive yardage. First down for the Pioneers. Ball placed now at the 41-yard line. Pioneers bring in an extra receiver on this play. Finley remains in the backfield. 2 wide receivers on each side, no tight end. Parsons has it. Finley out into the flat. Parsons going to air it out left side and out of the reach of everybody involved. Can't blame him for taking a shot. Trying to hit Carter along the sideline. No connection. Getting out of everybody's reach. So again, 2nd and 10, ball at the 41. Himes moving at the bottom of your screen. Oh, Finley had a hole but slipped. Told you, the rain, wet turf. Finley tried for another one of those cuts, and there was room outside to his right. But he slips and falls for a loss of 1, bringing up 3rd and 11. Actually, 3rd and 12. He lost 2 on that play. Tight end checks back in. Hines comes off the field, surprising on a 3rd and long. And now the Pioneers want to talk this over, and now they use their first time out of the game. Maybe one of your taller, more physical receivers come off on the 3rd and 12. Didn't seem quite right, so Pioneers want to talk this over. Well, now both teams have used a timeout in the early goings of the game. And 7-3 is your score. With 6:57 remaining in the first quarter, allegedly we're getting the problems worked out between Gamecast and scoreboard, so hopefully everything will be represented correctly. Go quick timeout. Ravens awaiting the Pioneers. In big 3rd and 12 here. Neither team has punted. Second possession for the Pioneers, trying not to stall out in their own territory. Pioneers are on their own 39. They need to get to the Ravens 49. Parsons dropping back. Finley in the flat. They go over the middle. Knocked away. Good defense by the Ravens. pass. I don't know if that came out a little late or a little behind the target, but knocked away by Jaden Lee. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The punt unit comes on for the Pioneer offense. Well, Pioneer special teams. That pass wasn't going to be enough for the 1st down, but it was going to be close. Instead, knocked away. Pioneer punter standing on the 25. Benedictine looks like they are bringing the heat. Yep, now they back everyone off. Punts away. Good punt into the wind. It's going to bounce. Big hop. Big roll. And it's going to be down right around the 11-yard line. So good punt by the Pioneer special teams. Benedictine's going to be backed up, getting starting in their own territory around the 11-yard line. So I know there's folks watching on our YouTube channel, the Pioneer Sports Network YouTube page. So if you're out there, thanks for tuning in. Seen a few people in the chat room. We do see that up here. So if there's any questions you might have or anything you need addressed or whatever the case might be, feel free to let us know. All right, looks like there was a penalty on the play. I haven't seen what the call is yet. It was against Benedictine, maybe, maybe not. Either way, looks like there's going to be a repunt coming up. Nope, this was on the Pioneers. 5-yard penalty and a re-kick. Got the false start. Thank you much. All right, well, that was a good kick by the Pioneers. Now we're going to try it again. Maybe this one will be even better. High snap. Punter able to get it, but this is going to be a low line drive kick. This will be returnable. Oh, but they're still going to let it watch, or let it bounce and watch. So we went from the 11 to the 32, 33. So yeah, that punt didn't work out as well. And the snap was high. Punter able to come down with it, but had to rush the kick. A low line drive kick, knocked down by the wind. So much better field position for the Ravens. So going back to the YouTube channel, again, we love all the comments. We love people talking in there. Just make sure you keep everything within the realm of good taste. Fair enough? Man in motion, the tight end moving. Harris looking left, has one-on-one coverage. And this is out of the reach of everyone. Valiant effort by the intended target, that being Jacob Gathright. But he was going to need to be about a foot taller to have a shot at that ball. Empty backfield now. Wide receiver screen, 2 blockers. Able to make the first man miss, but not the second. This is going to be minimal gain. It looks like they're going to line up and maybe give him 3 on this. Just a quick screen to the outside with a couple blockers. Pioneers quick to the scene. Able to snuff that out pretty quick. A 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 42-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 37. Math is fine. 3rd and 6. Pioneers look like they're going to bring some heat on this. Is the blitz going to come? Blitz comes. Picked up. Ravens have time. Flushed out of the pocket. Flushed more. Harris looking. Throws it at the 1st down marker. Has a man. They're going to say that was completed. That's a 1st down catch. Oh, I was hoping I was never going to have to say this name. Lagafuyana. Boy, I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Here, I'll let my crew see this. This is what we're working with for this guy. I'm sorry. I'm not that good. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Ravens fans, if you're a fan of number 2, I do apologize. That is a long last name. Play action pass. Dialing it long distance left side in double coverage. And a catch made over the head of 2 Pioneers. And this was Gathright. Speedy, almost like a Gathright that used to be here in Kansas City, but he played baseball. This one able to beat the Pioneers corner and safety for a long completion right down the middle of the field. The Ravens picking up big chunks of yardage here. So quickly, the Ravens are on the Pioneer 13-yard line. Now a big shift by the Ravens offense. Sending everyone to the right side. They're going to hand it off to the running back. He's hit at the line and taken down. Good play by the Pioneer defense. Do believe that was Jacob Tett in on that tackle. Limits the damage to just one. Second and 9 coming up. Getting the ball on the 12. So the Ravens on the doorstep. Man in motion heading to the bottom of the screen. Now it's empty on the right side. Quarterback throws over the middle. Has a man. Boy, tied in wide open. Seam route right up the middle. And that's a touchdown for Benedictine. Tyler Watson pretty well uncovered heading into the end zone. And with that, Benedictine will now enjoy their first lead of the ball game. So Harry Balky looking for the extra point. Up and good. Balky also the kicker who on their opening drive hit that 50-yard field goal. What I find funny about this, he's listed as a tight end. They don't have him listed as a kicker. So if your tight end is knocking down 50-yard field goals, I'd say you're doing all right. So with that, it is 10-7. Ravens have taken the lead on the Pioneers with 3:47 remaining in the first quarter. Again, first quarter moving swiftly. So far it has remained dry out there, but again, the chance of rain is always there for the rest of this game. All right, Benedictine ready to kick it off. Again, wind still at the back here in the first quarter. Different person on for the opening kickoff. This is Cullen Bruner. Boy, he sends a beauty. Fielded, bobbled, but going to be returned by the Pioneers. It might have been ill-advised. I might have just let that one bounce into the end zone. And so, not even up to the 15. Pioneers offense is going to take over on the 13-yard line. Now, someone in the YouTube I saw now has me guessing as to the quarterback. Boy, from here, that sure looks like a 16 out there. I will double check. Make sure I'm giving out the right person. Problem of being up in the box, we're a mile away. It's hard to see the numbers down there sometimes, especially if a jersey gets bunched up. Parsons with it. They're going to hand it off to Cherry. Left side. Nothing. He is swallowed up by the defensive line of the Ravens. They're going to give him... They gave him 2 on that. I think that's very generous. Parsons sends his man in motion. Dropping back quickly to Cherry out of the backfield, being pursued by 3 Ravens. 4 Ravens come in now. He's knocked down. Minimal gain. I'm going to bring up about 3rd and medium on this. Let's see, 3rd and 4 coming up. Pioneers, I would say, we could ill afford a 3 and out. The defense just got off the field. Ravens trying to take all the momentum. Pioneers need to drive here. Don't be surprised to see Parsons maybe keep this if possible. Dropping back, looking, pressure off the edge. Has his man over the middle. And boy, that's going to be right at the marker. They're going to go ahead and move the sticks. So first down completion for the tight end. It wasn't by a lot, but you only need to get to the marker. This was Crayons with the first down catch. First 10 Pioneers. Now Crayons in motion. Goes to the left side of the formation. They're going to give it to Cherry, working right, trying to get around the edge, makes a man miss. A lot of stutter stepping. Moving up the field, but he's able to come up with positive yardage on that first down carry. Again, they had him right at the line. But he was able to get away. 2nd and 5 for the Pioneer offense. Parsons is going to keep it. Again, out wide. Crayons along the sideline. And finally pushed out of bounds, but enough for the first down. That's going to keep the sticks moving for the Pioneers. Pioneers quickly to the line and ready. 2 wide receivers on each side of the quarterback. Cherry still in the backfield. Man coming in motion. They faked a jet sweep. Now they hit him out in the flat. Ooh, Carter able to make one miss. Now chased down. Oh, we got a flag coming in. Flags from all sides. This looks like this is going to be a hold on the Pioneers, if my amateur official eyes don't deceive me. Four officials coming together. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. And that's it. Automatic first down of 15 yards. So the Pioneers are going to get a nice chunky yardage there. Again, that play developing right in front of the sideline, so could not see the face mask from up here. Credit to one of the cameramen who's a baseball player and has a far better eye than I do. He saw it. All right, play ready to resume. Single coverage, bottom of your screen. Crayons in motion. Moving to the left to Parsons. Parsons now is going to spin. Gives it to Cherry. Cherry left side. Couldn't quite bust it outside. He was angling. He was going to try and turn that corner. Instead, stayed pretty close to the tackle. Gets knocked down for minimal gain. They're only going to give him 2 on that. Maybe just 1. Second and a long way to go for the Pioneers. Slowing the pace now, getting their play from the sideline. Parsons to Cherry. Cherry left side has some blockers. He gets past 2 guys now tackled. He's only going to come up with maybe 3 on that play. No, only 2. 3rd down. Pioneers definitely trying the edges on the Raven defense. And I think with that, we're going to run it down to the end of the first quarter. Indeed it is. So at the end of 1, it is the Ravens of Benedictine 10 and the Pioneers 7. So we're going to flip the field, let everyone catch their breath. Very well, we made it through the first quarter pretty rain-free. Chances of it all game, but so far not having much of an effect. Really only one issue, that was Finley slipping. According to the weather, we're supposed to get another band of rain coming through in about 5 minutes. And off and on for the next hour, so we'll see if we actually get that here. Midwest weather, I'm talking to people from Benedictine. You're right down the road from us. You all know how this goes. It could snow and be 90 at any point during this game. All right, sides ready to resume. Now the Pioneers are going to have the wind at their back. We'll see if that matters. It's not gusting out there, but it certainly could make a difference on a throw. Parsons with 3 to the right side. Cherry remains in the backfield. Have yet to see Finley on this drive. They're going to give it to Cherry. Nope, play action pass right over the middle, and that's completed. Boy, howdy, I thought that was going to fall and hit the deck. It did not. Rogers able to collect that pass. First down, Pioneers. Great concentration by Rogers. He was falling forward as he caught that. It was a low pass. I really thought that was going to hit the ground. Rogers able to get underneath of it. Pioneers all bunched up, just one man wide. Now he's going to come join the formation. That's Cherry. Goes around Parsons. Parsons handles a pass to his side. Has a man wide open outside. It's the tight end. He's got the first, and now he's trying to stay in bounds. Wow, great second effort. Thought he was going to get driven out of bounds. The defender kind of backed off of him. He kept moving forward, falls forward for a few more yards. So ball inside the 10 now. First down, Pioneers. Ball is at the 8, first and goal. Parsons alone in the backfield. Finley in motion, coming all the way in. Stops, turns around, reverses field, heading back out. Parsons has pressure coming. He's got to get away, and he does not. Big sack on the play. Parsons even saw that pressure coming, wasn't able to escape, was going to try and roll out. I believe this was Heath Baker with the big sack. And boy, that pushed the Pioneers all the way back to, let me see where they're going to place this, to the 20-yard line. So second and goal from the 20. Parsons again trying to change the play. Now looking to the sideline. Rogers in motion, coming towards the formation. Now working over the middle. Parsons looking left. Fade to the outside. Knocked away by the defense. Honestly, I think it was the Pioneers who had to knock that away, or that was going to be an interception. That was Carter. When Parsons threw it, the safety was there, the corner was there. So threw it into double coverage, and Carter had to kind of knock that one away. Thankfully, no harm done, except for now it's third and goal from the 20. Parsons looking left, now getting flushed to his right, still looking. Oh, has a man down at the 5. So able to get a big chunk of that back, but not enough. Pass was completed to tight end Mauser. And that's going to, let's see, ball placed at the 6, and the Pioneers are going to bring on the field goal unit to see if they can tie this up. Very manageable field goal. Again, the Pioneers able to come up with 14 yards on that play. Again, not enough for the first down, but makes a field goal attempt a lot easier. Low snap, but good placement. The kick is up. Look good from here, and indeed it is. So with that, we're going to tie this game up here in the second quarter with 12:16 remaining. It is now 10-10, and the Pioneers will be kicking off with the wind at their back. As really, there's only been one punt so far in this game. That was by the Pioneers. Other than that, Ravens have put up numbers. Scoring plays and in between quarters, that's when I try and take a peek into the YouTube. Make sure no one's calling me any names. Not that you'd be wrong, but I have to look anyway. All right, Pioneer Special Teams lined up and ready. Ravens lined up and ready. And the Pioneers, never a big run up on the ball. If you look, kicker only goes 3 steps back, 2 steps sideways, still has the leg to really get this in the air. See what the wind can do with it. And here we go. Boom. Oh, not one of his better ones. I cursed it. Ball fielded at the 6. Returned. Ooh, fights through one. Has a lane and now falls forward. Might have tripped himself. Or someone got a hand on him they just couldn't see. But this will be placed around the 35-yard line, so a good return by the Ravens. This is a good starting field position for them. The official now standing on the 36. Okay, so everyone in the booth, the quarterback. He's wearing 15 or 16. Help me out here. He's sideways. I can't see. Is it right? Like, help me out. You say 15? Okay. We got to vote for 15. Let's see if we can see it when he moves here. If I've been calling it the wrong guy's name, I do apologize. Still can't see. Still can't see. Oh, good. He's running towards us. Quarterback keeper out along the sideline. And yes, there it is. That is a 15. That's a big 1-5. Okay, I can finally see it. He just had to run over here in front of me. Thank you. Okay, so this is Jackson Dooley. Dooley, the quarterback. So with that, he gets an 8-yard carry on first down, brings up 2nd and 2. Dooley now is going to have 2 running backs, one on each side of him. Receivers are both on the left. Pioneers showing a little bit of pressure. And this is going to be a handoff. Blockers there, but Pioneers defensive line equal to the task. Now, I'm sorry, a flag comes in. Maybe a gain of 1 on this play. They actually gave it to Ja'Shawn Todd. He was lined up in the backfield, but is listed as wide receiver. Had that very long catch earlier in the game. Now let's see what this flag is about. Personal foul. Shot block on the defense. So that's going to be on the Pioneers. Are they not going to move the ball? Now they are. Okay. Nobody's moving. So that is a 15-yard penalty. So the Ravens get to take a free walk a long way. The ball's going to be placed on the Pioneer 40. All right, here we go. Dooley has his running back behind him in the pistol formation. 3 wide receivers on the right. Now their tight end comes over to the right side. And play action pass, looking, dialing long distance, going to the end zone, has a man, Gathright open again, and he catches it. No, I'm sorry, that's intercepted. Wait a minute, we got to have a replay of that. How do you come away with that ball? Sorry, we're going to check this out. I couldn't see. This is a problem. All right, we're getting the replay all done up here. Hit it when you're ready there, good sir. We got to see this again. So there's the ball. There's Gathright. Our corner came away with that, but I still don't see how it happened. Oh, well, long story short, intercepted pass. Pioneers have the ball. Now, the downside of this argument is the ball is on the 1-yard line. So the Pioneers are going to have a long way to go. Parsons in the end zone. Gives it to Finley. Finley right up the middle just to try and find any breathing room. Maybe he's able to get 2 or 3 on that carry. And yes, so far no one has tried to kill me with a t-shirt, but the day is young. All right, we have a injured Raven on the play. Defensive lineman down. Do you believe this is Jared Herron getting checked on by the trainers? So I do believe the ball's being placed on the 4-yard line, so the Pioneers got themselves a little bit of breathing room, just 2 yards. Again, still a long way to go. For Herron, they're working on his lower half. I'm going to wager a guess that it's the right leg. So the Pioneers now are going to head over to their sideline. Both squads retreating off the field a bit to give the trainers room to work. Right now the producer is still trying to figure out how this interception happened. Straight interception? So it never hit Gathright? I thought maybe it might have knocked off him or something. Just really looked like he came down with it. So the corner is able to come in. Boy, he even ran under that route and came up with that. We're still trying to get that all figured out, but anyway. All right, Herron now being assisted by the trainers, but is leaving under his own power. So he'll head over to the trainer's table, get checked out. All right, the Pioneer offense heading back onto the field. So Finley remains in the game. Again, Finley the speedier of the two backs. Pioneers don't have much room for error this close to their own end zone. They're going to give it to Parsons again, right side. Able to make a few, I wouldn't say miss, but ran through an arm tackle that I could see. Again, into the schmaz. And now that's going to bring up third down. So the Pioneers now a little bit more breathing room, but need to convert here. Rain starting back up. Parsons alone in the backfield. Dropping back, looking right, goes over the middle. Oh, knocked away by the defender. That pass was going right up the middle. And Pioneers are fortunate there wasn't a pick six on that. Joe Gaines able to knock that down, fourth down. Pioneers are going to be punting from their own end zone. So the Ravens have got to be licking their chops on this one. And when they more than likely are going to be starting with some pretty good field position here. Their return man standing in Pioneer territory at the 40. Any miscues down here can end up in a safety, so the Pioneers got to be flawless. Good. There we go. Oh, boy. Low line drive, though. This is going to be returnable. Oh, that was a block in the back and taken down by the person who was fouled at the 50. This is going to work out well for the Pioneer special teams. So they can say he was down right at the 50-yard line, and then the block in the back, it should back him up even further. Yeah, I said the Pioneers had to be flawless. I didn't say the Ravens had to be flawless. They didn't want to be in, so that's what happened. And that penalty was right in front of the official, too. Those are the ones you hate. Of course, if it was the NFL and you were Sam Darnold last week and you got your head about ripped off and the official did not see it, even though it was directly in front of him, you know, if we had that official, then there wouldn't have been anything here. So there we go. Block in the back. We all saw it, so they're going to move the Ravens back. Their now starting position is going to be their own 42-yard line. So since the ball was punted from the Pioneer end zone, to have it over here on the 42, that's not bad. Again, we're tied up, 10 apiece, ticking down towards halftime. Dooley has it. He's going to just hand it off to his man on the left. Now coming back right and taken down at the line. Boy, I'd say the most he got on that play was 2. They're going to give him forward progress of 2 yards. Pioneer lost his helmet, so coming off the field quickly. So Ugorgi with that carry, and he got spun around, started running backwards there for a moment. He was all over the place. A lot of running for a 2-yard gain. Now quick wide receiver screen left side. Oh boy, the Pioneers didn't stay disciplined. They let him bounce outside, and he's gone. Gatherite off to the races. One to beat. He does. That's going to be a touchdown. As that pass, the receiver was able to get to the outside, and there were no Pioneers there to contain, and it was just going to be a foot race in the end zone. I didn't like our chances on that one. And so a quick strike touchdown for Benedictine. As soon as all the defenders came in, he was able to get that edge. It was done. And indeed, just double-checking, that was Jacob Gathright. He is not slow. Good snap, good placement. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. And with that, Benedictine reclaim the lead at 17-10 with 9:19 remaining in the second quarter. If you were not here at the beginning of the game, the Pioneers actually lost the coin toss but had the ball first. Benedictine won the toss, elected to defer. So Benedictine will get the ball to start the third quarter. Although you got to think there's a few more possessions for both squads between now and then. Benedictine's kicker will be kicking into this breeze. And again, with a little bit of rain still coming down, not much. Most people still with their umbrellas out, though. This is where it just breaks my heart that I'm in a booth and don't have to worry about the wind or rain. Cheer squads are still rocking the shorts and t-shirts. I'd be cold. A little bit of a show of different formation for the kickoff squad for Benedictine. Now only half of them are stacked. At some point, I fully expect them to drop a non-side attempt, and here it is. Boy, I called that one. Out of bounds it goes. Illegal formation, illegal procedure, I'm sorry. Boy, did I call that or what? I knew it was coming. That different setup was not fooling anybody. So, fortunate turn of events for the Pioneers. The officials right now on the Ravens 44. Let's see if that's where the Pioneers take over. Indeed, so the Pioneers getting to start in Ravens territory. Oh, and they even walk it forward now to the 39. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Best starting field position of the day for the Pioneers offense by far. Parsons alone in the backfield. Now Cherry's going to come and join him. They're going to hand it off. Cherry, right side. Oh, boy. Wrestled down, I'm sorry, by the defensive end. If he could have beaten that guy, he was going to have some green in front of him. But credit where credit is due by the defensive end for Benedictine. Did his job well. Comes up with 4 on that first down carry. 2nd and 6. Parsons, play action pass. Going deep left side. Rogers has to come backwards. Touchdown, Pioneers! Rogers had to adjust while the ball was in the air. Comes down, able to get past the last man and in for 6. Now there's a quick strike by the Pioneer offense. Ravens not happy. They want a bit of a call on that. Let's see if we've got a replay coming up. Let you all be the judge. After the extra point attempts, okay. Ooh, that wind is whipping. I can feel it coming in the box now. Good snap, good placement. Extra kick is up, extra kick is good. Now let's take a look at that instant replay. Watch the bottom of your screen. Move camera. Go left, there it goes. See, we're going to see it. Now you see the defender hit the deck. That's where they wanted to call on Rogers. I didn't see it personally. And you might be saying, hey, you're the MNU guy. You're biased. Well, I don't argue that. However, you guys know I'm normally pretty right down the middle. Or try to be. I don't think there was a push. Again, Rogers did have to adjust. He had to adjust while that ball was in the air. He hit the brakes because he could see it. The defender went by. But I can hear you calling me names right now. All right, with that, we're tied up, though. We said this was going to be a good one. 8:44 remaining in the second quarter. It's all tied up at 17. Boom. Kicks on the way. High in the air, but a little short. Fielded at the 10. Returnable. Moving towards the sideline, now out of bounds. Wisely was Jay-Sean Todd. You think he was thinking about trying to turn upfield, but if he had, he was going to take a lick on that one. So Wisely goes out of bounds. So now the Ravens will take over on the 27-yard line. And handoff. Good carry on first down. Almost all the way to the first down marker. Going to bring up second and short. little confusion on who that carrier was. Oh boy, that looked like a false start. No flags though. Dooley rolling left, pursued, flings it in the air. Oh, knocked away by the Pioneer defense. Would not have been an interception as he was going to come down out of bounds no matter what, but tipped away. Did not make the play any more interesting than it needed to be. It was James, the third, on the defense. 3rd and 2. That was the proper time to take a shot on 2nd and 2. Now 3rd and 2, you would imagine, if you're a Pioneers fan, quarterback draw or just a handoff right up the middle, try and get these 2 yards. They're going to elect for that handoff right up the middle, and guess what they got? About 2 yards. Going to be enough to move the chains. Actually, they got 3. Fresh set of downs for the Raven offense. Ravens staying in the exact same formation they were just in. Watch the pass this time. Indeed, they're going to empty out their backfield. Looking over the middle, a lot of receivers right side. Pioneer secondary doing well. Quarterback on the run. Dooley's tucking. He's going to make a run for that first down marker. Now out of bounds he goes. He will be short, but able to get most of the way there. They're going to say he went out of bounds. The official standing on the 45-yard line. So a gain of 6 on that first down carry. And in motion. And there's still going to be a handoff up the middle. Nothing doing there. The Pioneer defense limits him to a game of 1. That's going to bring up 3rd and, what do we got? 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 4. Still yet to see a punter for the Ravens. So if the Pioneers can hold them here, we'll see if they're going to go for it or if they'll punt it away. But the Ravens so far today have been very good on 3rd down. Watch Dooley. Not afraid to do it with his legs, but not going to be an issue. They hand it off left side. That's enough for the first down by a yard or 2. And again, they moved chains on 3rd down. That carry taking him into Pioneer territory. Ball on the 49. Dropping back, pass left side. Boy, bullet out of there. Completed, first down and more. Now ball down to around the 30-yard line. Dooley puts a mustard on that pass. Witherspoon in the backfield for the Ravens. They fake it to him. He's going to stay in block. They're looking to the end zone. Have a man. And touchdown. Joseph Lagufu Ainun. Jeez, I almost had it right. With the touchdown catch. And again, I'm sorry, Ravens. I'm really not trying to butcher this guy's name. See, Lagafuina? Someone put in there Lagafuina. Now that's easier. I could maybe do that one. That's not how they have it on here. But hey, I've been wrong before. I've already said that. Extra point. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Again, both of these offenses scoring quickly. 5:28 remaining in the second quarter. Benedictine reclaim the lead, 24-17. Looking dry right now. All the umbrellas have been put away, so neither squad having to deal with that at the moment. My weather report has more rain coming in 27 minutes. So we could have a nice little shower hit right around halftime, maybe even at the start of the third. So Benedictine this time in their more usual kickoff formation. Again, last time tried the onside kick, kicked it out of bounds. gave the Pioneers good starting field position in which they scored. Great crowd here for Benedictine. They travel well from Atchison. Here's a kick. Boy, sidewinder. Fielded by the Pioneers at the 10. Pioneers up the middle, and down they go. Ball goes past the 25-yard line, so it's better than a touchback. Almost up to the 30. So the Pioneers in no rush. 5:22 remaining in the second quarter. They had 2 timeouts. Ideally, you take about 5 minutes off the clock in for a touchdown. Leave the Ravens with nothing as they will start the third quarter with the ball. That's ideally. Cranes in motion. Finley in the backfield. They give it to Finley. Left edge. He's getting spun around. Staying on his feet, though. Finally taken down. He got 8 on that first down carry. Pioneers quickly to the line. Parsons ready. They snap. Finley up the middle. Ran into his own man, but able to fall forward for the first down. And they will move the chains. This is what you want to do. Darker clouds moving in. You can tell it's getting dark out there. And Finley again, he's got a lot of room this side. Into the secondary. Drug down from behind. But a great carry by Finley. Gets the Pioneers well into Raven territory. First down and more. Now Cherry's going to check in. Finley's going to get a breather after all that run. Ball is at the 39-yard line. Carter in motion. Goes around the formation. Goes to the top. They give it to Cherry. Cherry makes one miss. Drug down by the second. Boy, he almost was able to break free, but not quite. Good tackling by the Raven defense. Ravens going with a big defensive substitution here, getting some new linemen on. Hence big. Haha, get it? So fresh D linemen. Just 3 down defensive linemen. Everyone else back. Parsons, right side. Boy, that pass almost got away from him. Rogers able to come back and collect near the first down marker, but is a little short. Seemed like that ball was in the air for quite a while. But it worked out okay. Third down for the Pioneers, though. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 33. This would be a long field goal attempt for the Pioneers, so let's just go ahead and pick up that first down. What do you say? Cherry has it drugged down. I do not think he got there. No. No gain on the play, so decision time for the Pioneers. 4th and 2. Clock down to 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Cherry remains in the game. Now, Finley was having some success. Cherry's bottled up so far, at least on this drive. You got to imagine they're going to him again. Carter in motion. They give it to Cherry. Cherry cuts inside. He's got it. Past the lineman. Gets hit by a safety, but taken down for a first down. Great carry on 4th and 2. Cherry took a hit on that, so he comes off the field. Finley back in. Like I said, the two-headed monster that is the backfield for MNU. Parsons, play action pass, pump fake, over the middle. Ooh, not able to collect the pass. I believe this was Rogers. Rogers had it in the hands. Defender draped all over him. Couldn't haul it in before hitting the ground. I'm sorry, it was Himes, not Rogers. Credit to Parsons, though. No one else was going to get that pass. It was either going to be Himes or nobody. Now Himes comes off the field. Haven't seen him much today. I wonder if he's battling an injury. Cherry and Finley in the backfield for the Pioneers. And that's going to be a false start. Pioneers moved early on that one. I mean, I saw it, but I was hoping the officials didn't. The officials conferring, although they think this is pretty straightforward. Fortunately, with no ref mic, we don't know who gets called for that, but definitely saw some movement by the Pioneers. Might actually have been on Parsons himself. False start. Pioneers. Number something. Still second down. 2nd and 15. The Pioneers had success early with those seam routes kind of right up the middle. Haven't tried that in a while. See if they go back to it. Or maybe Benedictine has adjusted. Parsons getting flushed out. Gets away from one. Throws it upfield, but it's short. As Parsons was throwing on the run, could not get it to Crayons. Parsons knocked down by the defender, but helped up. No issues there. Isaac Anderson with the pressure. Took him down, also brought him back to his feet. 3rd and a long way. 3rd and 15 for the Pioneer offense. Ball on the 28. Do you try and get it all here, or are you just going to be happy to get a little closer for a field goal? We're going to find out what they decide. 3 receivers on the left. Now Finley splits out left. He's in the flat. You really don't want to go to him. Over the middle, and boy, dangerous pass. Defender able to get all the way around Himes and knock that away. Now flags everywhere as Parsons is knocked down. This might be roughing the quarterback. Boy, this would be a huge call for the Pioneers. Yeah, the ball was well out of Parsons' hands when he got taken down. 2 flags in the area. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, automatic first down, and the 15 yards. So a huge call against the Raven defense. It's going to give the Pioneers a fresh set of downs. All right, here we go. Now the ball on the 14-yard line. That's where the Pioneers offense takes over here after the penalty. Showing blitz. Pioneers run away from it. Finley left side, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Nothing doing there. You'll see people falling. It was just getting tripped. No extracurricular activities there. But that is going to be a loss on the play as Finley was run out of bounds. And now the officials stop the play. Timeout called. 1:59 remaining. Oh, that is the 2-minute warning. I'm sorry. So there we go, 2-minute warning. So when we go to halftime, they'll set the clock for 20 minutes. Come back a few minutes early, and we'll bring you all the first half stats once they get finalized. Again, this has been pretty well an offensive explosion here in the first half. 24-17. Ravens on top. Pioneers threatening with 1:59 remaining in the second quarter. Again, the Ravens will begin the third quarter with the ball. Forecast now says we got 20 minutes until the next round of storms, so we'll see what happens. They might be starting the third quarter a little soaking wet out there. Be huge for the Pioneers to be able to put one in the end zone before the half. Going into halftime tied would be big. We'll see what happens. Ravens defense heading back out onto the field. Pioneers offensive huddle not yet broken. Here they come. So here we go again with the two-headed monster in the backfield. Both Cherry and Finley in the backfield with Parsons. One wide receiver on each side. Himes is not one of them. I think he's fighting something. Parsons fakes it to Finley. Drops back, looking left, goes to the end zone, has a man. Rogers wide open, touchdown! Parsons again to Rogers on the left side, picking on the defense. And that, pending the extra point, is going to tie it up here in the late stages of the second quarter. We're going to have a replay coming up. Rogers got wide open in the corner, just outran everybody. Just taking 5 seconds off the clock on that one. Got it ready? All right, we'll get it after the extra point. High snap, good placement. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. All right, let's check out Parsons to Rogers. Again. Fake the handoff. Boy, did the defender slip on that? Looked like he might have just slipped a little bit, but it was enough to get Rogers open. Great catch in the end zone, and we're all tied up with 1:54 remaining before the half. If you were wanting a very defensive game, you came to the wrong place. Special teams for both sides. Ready? And the kick is away. Good kick, but returnable. Taking around the 4. Moving up the field. Ooh, has room. Danger, Will Robinson. Now taken down at the 30. I can already tell, ever dangerous Jay-Sean Todd was very close to be able to get that outside to the left, and he would have been off to the races himself. Tripped up by one of the last few Pioneer hopefuls to take him down. So the Ravens still with 2 timeouts and 1:46, so definitely no way they're going to try and mail this in for the end of this half. They're going to try and score. Pioneers need to be ready. We have seen that they can strike quickly and go deep quickly. Now here's a run up the middle. Boy, they might be making complete liars out of me. No timeout called. Not a great deal of urgency being shown by the Raven offense. Although, Pioneers, be ready for anything. Well, now they look like they're hurrying up a little bit. I would have been shocked if they had just gone quietly into the locker room. Although, another handoff left side. Maybe they're going to see what they can do here. Tripped up inbounds. Clock continues to run. Well, now MNU is going to make things a little spicy. They called a timeout to stop the clock on 3rd down with 8 yards to go, 1:06 remaining. Benedictine with just 2 handoffs here in the later stages of the second quarter. Not going to try and go downfield. Now with this, they might. They're going to stop the clock and just give me 3rd. We'll see. So only 1 timeout left for the Pioneers. 2 for Benedictine. Again, they look like they were just trying to get to the locker room. Maybe they saw the weather too and saw the rain was coming. All right, well, this is going to be an interesting play call right here for the Raven offense. The Pioneers stop the clock. 3rd and 8. Gathright, speedster at the bottom of the screen here. And he's had some deep strikes earlier in the game, sorry. Man in motion. Dropping back. Throw over the middle. This will be enough for the first down. Pioneers running into each other. Now they take them down. Down at the 45-yard line. They're going to move the chains. And now with that, Ravens are picking up the pace. The snap, looking left, being flushed out to the left. Dooley on the run, still looking, eyes upfield. Has a man, and then he's going to be down. He was moving backwards. I think the clock, they're going to stop the clock. And that's going to be a timeout called by Benedictine. So with that, they're only 1 yard deep in their own territory. So ball near midfield. They still have one timeout left, 45 seconds remaining. Definitely not outside the realm of possibility to try and get in field goal range here. If not, put it in completely. We'll see. Definitely still a little flummoxed by that timeout call by the Pioneers when it really looked like the Ravens were just trying to get to the locker room. Stop the clock, and now Ravens have kind of kicked it up a notch or two. So, again, you can second guess all day. Maybe I'm misreading the situation. That's possible. All right, here we go. Both sides heading back onto the field. If I'm a Pioneer safety, I'm staying maybe 2 steps back from where I'm usually standing. As we've seen, the Ravens can go deep quickly. They have no problem dialing long distance. Dropping back, looking left, now coming over to the center, going through the progressions, has a man right side, dropped. Led his receiver just a little too far. And so Jacob Gathright not able to collect that. 3rd down. 3rd and 6, 40 seconds remaining. Pioneers have not sent too many blitzes today. The ones that they have sent were picked up rather well. No sacks registered by the Pioneer defense, so you got to wonder, are they going to send the minimum and drop everyone back? Or do you think maybe you can get through this time and get some pressure on Dooley? They only sent 3. They send it left side. Wow! Is that completed? What a catch! Receiver just got upended by all defenders, but landed inbounds and held on to the ball. 1st down, incredible catch by the Ravens receiver. Dooley being flushed, throws on the run, has a man, knocked out of bounds. 25 seconds remain with that stop in the clock. With the field goal kicker that they have, or at least that we saw featured earlier, I would dare say they're in field goal range now. Trying to put one in the end zone here in the last 25 seconds. Dooley's got legs, so watch for that run. Oh, there it is, but he ran right into the Pioneer defensive line. So with that, timeout called with 17 seconds remaining, the last timeout by Benedictine. That sack pushes him back for 3rd down. Are they out of field goal range? I don't know. Maybe. Be close. But a lot's going to depend on what happens here on 3rd down. Any loss of yard or incomplete pass going to make it real interesting. They need positive yards on this play, even if it's not to the 1st down. Even if they're hoping for a field goal attempt before halftime. They are now out of timeouts. That's done. 17 seconds remaining. Ball's on the 33-yard line. It's 3rd and 9. No, I'm sorry. It's more than that. Not after that loss. It's not 3rd and 9. Looks like 3rd and about 12. All right, both sides return to the field. Here we go. Big play right here on 3rd down. Tight end in motion, going all the way to the top of the screen. That's a big body receiver up at the top. And they're looking right at him. Pressure coming backside. Throws on the run. Out of bounds. So the quarterback wisely just throwing the ball away. 4th down. do believe there's going to be a field goal attempt here. Yes, there is. And again, hit the 50-yarder earlier. Get them all set up here. What are we looking at now? My math is correctly, and I would put no faith in that. Now we're looking at maybe a 51-yarder into the wind. So just like earlier, except into the wind. Let's see what happens. He had plenty of leg the first time. Good snap. Good placement. Kick is up. Looks good from here. No, wide right. And that's a miss. It had the distance. He had the leg for sure. But wide right it goes. So now 6 seconds remain before halftime. It's tied at 24 apiece. And Pioneers, I imagine, just going to kneel down and take this into the half. Take it into the locker room. Yeah, it looks like that's what's happening as everyone is surrounding where persons will kneel down. There we go. That's going to do it. You got some replays? All right, let's see some replays. You guys want to replays? We got replays for you. Let's knock them down right here. All right. What's our first one here? This is the interception that we had earlier. Again, we're trying to look at that. If you see, the corner came from underneath. He had his back to the play and was able to come up with that interception. All right, we got another one for you here. Here's the touchdown pass. All right, you see Parsons dropping back, looking left. Rogers, there's the adjustment. Now, I don't see the push, but I know that Benedictine really wanted one there. And then our last one, before you head off to halftime to refill your beverage and order yourself another pizza. And this is the other Rogers touchdown. You can see Parsons dropping back. Throws, boy, even threw a little off his back foot, but perfect placement right there. Touchdown Pioneers. So there we go, everyone. It is halftime. The clock is set for 20 minutes. We'll be back in, I don't know, probably 17 minutes to bring you all the first half stats once they are all finalized. So like I said, go refill your beverage, order yourself another pizza, and we will be back in 17 minutes. Alright, welcome back everyone. If you can hear me, start heading back to your computer or your TV, wherever you're watching from. Pull out my handy dandy phone here and we'll do some first half stats. Yes, I have to do stats on my phone. MNU had home games for volleyball today, so the production was all kind of split in half. A lot of things going on. 'Tis the season. So for the visiting Ravens, on offense, Dooley having a great first half, as the score would indicate with it being 24 apiece. He was 13 for 19, only one interception, 245 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Had that 56-yard bomb for a score. Gathright leading the receivers, 4 receptions, 122 yards, and a touchdown. Todd, 3 receptions for 45 yards. Our guy whose name I'm going to mess up. Lagafuni, I'm hoping that's correct. Probably close, but not wrong. 2 receptions, 37 yards, and a touchdown. And then Watson, 1 reception for 12 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, not much to report, really. We've got, let's see, 4 for 20, 4 for 18, 3 for 14. Yeah, just the ground game, well, we said that at the start. Wasn't going to be much of a story for Benedictine. They are an air assault offense. Nothing wrong with that. They're doing well with it, clearly. For the Pioneers, Parsons, he is 15 for 22. No interceptions, 189 yards, 3 touchdowns himself. 2 of those to Rogers. On the ground, the two-headed monster doing well. Finley, 9 carries for 53 yards. Cherry, 10 carries for 40 yards. And then the receivers, Rogers, 5 receptions for 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. Himes, 2 receptions for 39 yards and a touchdown. Crayons, 2 for 23. Mouser, 2 for 20. Cherry, 2 for 19. And then Carter, 2 for 4. So that's where they are on the individual offense. Let's see if I can get us to the team stats real quick. We've got time, right? Yeah, we're still a minute 40 until they get going again. Yeah, we knew this was going to be a shootout, and this is pretty evenly matched. So listen to this. First downs, Benedictine with 13, Pioneers with 17. Rushing attempts, 21 for the Pioneers, 14 for the Ravens. Rushing yards, 75 to 49, Pioneers. Then receptions, 15 for the Pioneers, 13 for the Ravens. But the Ravens have 245 yards through the air, the Pioneers 189. The Ravens are averaging 18.8 yards per reception. That's not bad. Let's see here. They're averaging 8.91 yards per play. The Pioneers are averaging 6.14. Explains why they have a few more touches themselves. Kick returns, 4 for 81 for Benedictine, 3 for 45. Let's see. Penalties. Penalties, not really too much of a thing. 4 penalties for just 41 yards for the Ravens, 3 for 24 for the Pioneers. No punts thus far registered by the Benedictine offense. Time of possession. The Pioneers controlled the first half a little bit better. 17 minutes, 17 seconds time of possession. 12:43 for Benedictine. And then on third down efficiency, 5 for 7 were the Ravens, 3 for 7 were the Pioneers, and then the 1 fourth down conversion was that of the Pioneers. And that is going to do it for that. So, we're ready to start third quarter action. I'm going to take my poor little papers back here so I know who the heck I'm talking about sometimes. Again, the Pioneers will be kicking off, so Benedictine's going to have the first shot of offense here in the third quarter. No rain moved through during the half. After I looked, they took it out of the forecast, so that band missed us. Low, lie drive kick, 1 hop, out of bounds it goes. Rare for the Pioneer kicker. That does not happen often. Just a little bit of a miss hit. Hooked it, looked a little like my golf shot. I mean, mine's usually lower to the ground, warm burner, but still with some hook on it. At least this had a little air under it. So the Ravens are going to start this position at the 35-yard line. You're going to see Gathright at the bottom of your screen. Again, doing the majority of the damage as a receiver for the Ravens offense. He's going to go in motion. And they're going to work the sweep. He's trying to find room. None! Pioneers' defense is there. Oh, they read that play well. And that's a loss on the play. Taken down in the backfield by Dion Burton. So that was a big loss on first down for the Ravens offense. 2nd and 17, the ball on the 28-yard line. Jayshon Todd into the game. He's now at the top of your screen. They're looking for him, looking. Pressure comes. He throws. Knocked away by the Pioneer defense. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. They were trying to get it to Tanner Zimmerman. And he had it for a moment, but it was knocked away by the Pioneer defense. Third down. As we just went over with the stats, third down efficiency, pretty good for the Benedictine offense, but this is third and a long way. But I'm pretty sure they converted one that was about this long in the first half, if memory serves. A few sprinkles starting to fall. Dropping back, stepping forward, throws under pressure, has a man. Now he's going to be short of the sticks. No, incomplete. That ball came out and immediately waved off. They're going to say he never had it, so not a fumble. The hit knocked the ball free. And so incomplete. This will be the first punt of the day for the Raven offense, and it comes at the first possession of the third quarter. So great defensive stand by the Pioneer defense. Now watching him warm up before the second half, we actually saw the punter getting his workout in. The guy could bomb that ball, so let's see what happens here. At least in pregame warm-up there, or pre-half warm-up, impressive. Good snap, he's got it. Kicks away. Ooh, it got high, but it got hung up by the wind. Big bounce in favor of the Pioneers, and down right at midfield. All right, well, so apparently I talked him right out of that decent kick. And that ball will be placed at midfield. So only 22-yard net on that. 22 is not a number that any punter wants. The official now, as the rain's starting to fall again, trying to keep that ball covered. Now he places it. Parsons and Cherry in the backfield for the Pioneers. If the weather does turn bad, and this turns into more of a running venture, you got to think it favors the Pioneers. Cherry with it. Into the scrum, falls forward for 2. And all the umbrellas coming back out. I can see it hitting our window up here. Not hard, but the rain is starting to fall again. Quick screen outside to Himes. Himes stiffs arms a man. Now hit out of bounds, close to the first down marker. Short by my eyes, and I think they will mark it 2 yards short. Going to bring up 3rd and 2. Pioneers looking to convert a third down to their own here. Cherry in the backfield. Carter going around the formation in motion. Cherry up the middle, lowers his head. I think he's got it. Going to come down the official placement. Boy, they're both marking him a yard short. Yee, I don't know about that. Again, for us, we're right here at the top of that line. They did mark him short, 4th and 1. Pioneer offense not going anywhere, staying on the field. Both squads expecting Cherry to take it. He's got it, but he falls forward. He's got to have that first down. Absolutely he does, and they will move the chains. Gets it by a yard. Pioneers now 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions. You guys can hear the wind hitting my microphone. It's even blasting into the booth up here, so the wind picking up. Rain falling. Parsons to Cherry again. Cherry, little stutter step, cuts inside, and is able to move forward for another 10. Moves the chains again. The Pioneer offense on the ground, just moving it up the field. Pioneers this quarter will have this wind at their back. Worth noting. Play action pass. Zips it out left side and not able to complete the pass. Parsons and Himes not on the same page, just about one step off. Himes tried to come back for that pass, but out of reach. Incomplete on first down, 2nd and 10. Ball right now is on the 29-yard line. Pioneers driving. Parsons to Cherry. Cherry working left, brings it back inside to the right. Great run near the first down marker again. Marked a yard short on that 2nd and 10. With that, Cherry's going to come off and get a breather. Finley comes back on for this short yardage play. Quick handoff to Finley. Gets enough. Chains moving yet again for the Pioneer offense. Clock still ticking. They needed 1, got 2. Parsons dropping back, looking left, comes back right. Little stutter step, give him going to the end zone, picked off. Oh no. That pass underthrown and intercepted in the end zone by the defense of the Ravens. See, we're going to be able to get a replay of that, Mr. Producer Man. He's working on it. You guys will be able to see what happened here once we get that. Again, that's going to be a touchback, so the ball brought out to the 20-yard line after that interception in the end zone. Here we go, hit it. You can see Parsons here, drops back. He had time, he wasn't rushed. At the top, it was just a start and stop. There he goes, just underthrown. Yep, nothing to really say about it. Just not enough mustard. So the first punt of the day for the Ravens on their opening drive and the first turnover of the day by the Pioneers on their first drive of the third quarter. And now here's a run up towards the first down marker. Getting a little chippy out there on this play, but cooler heads prevailing. So first down on that carry. Ball on the 31-yard line. And they're going to do another handoff, left side. And the Pioneer defense there this time. Wrestle down for a gain of 1. Not much doing. Well, they're going to give him 2. So Witherspoon with the carry. And Brown with the tackle. Benedictine seems to be picking up their pace just a little bit here. Blitz coming from the Pioneers. They're not able to get there. Now they do. Dooley gets spun around and now taken down in the backfield. Thought for a moment he might be able to spin and escape, but the Pioneer defense was able to get there. And the blitz initially got picked up, but no one available down the field, and Dooley couldn't get away. So Broussard and Petusik in on that sack. Brings up third down, 3rd and 12. Is the Pioneer defense going to back off or bring up some pressure? Todd in motion. Watch number 1, now in the slot. They're looking left the entire way, trying to get along the sideline, out of the reach of the intended receiver. That was Gathright. And this was just a miss by the quarterback. So now both quarterbacks with just some misses that have led potentially to turnovers. The interception by Parsons, absolutely. That was 3rd and long. Now, allegedly, a 4th down punt coming. That'll get the ball back to the Pioneers. So no punts in the first half for Benedictine. 2 thus far, again, allegedly, here in the third quarter. Deep enough in this territory, I don't know if you try any funny business, but they didn't ask me. This punt gets away. Getting goods up into the air. This is better than last time. Fair catch called for by Finley, and down it goes. So Pioneers are going to start with decent field position right here. Ball's going to be placed around the 33-yard line. All right, here we go. Parsons and Finley in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Kranz goes in motion. Moving to the right side of the formation. Parsons turns, gives to Finley. Finley right side. And taken down for minimal gain. He might be so kind as to give him 2. Same formation for the Pioneers. Play action pass over the middle. Great throw and catch. Boy, was this to Himes? Indeed it was. Himes just able to shield off the defender with his body. Collects it, falls forward for a first down. Again, Parsons whipped that ball right in there. Himes needs to check. He needs to back up. There you go. Pioneers staying with this formation yet again. And they're going to give it to Finley. Boy, the run blitz came, and they got him in the backfield. Loss of 1, I do believe. You can see them coming in from the edges. They kind of knew what was coming there. So loss of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 11. Pioneers 4 yards deep in their own territory. Trying to get past midfield. Man in motion. They're going to give it off the edge to Finley. No, Parsons, great keeper. Fooled everyone with that little hesitation. Oh, and now he gets ripped down by the face mask. That's a penalty. First down run by Parsons. Penalty on the end. And I'm pretty sure Stevie Wonder just cringed when he saw that play. But Parsons got ripped down by the face mask. That could not have felt good. So that is big help to the Pioneer offense. First down and 15 yards on top of it. Ball now down to the 25-yard line. Parsons still with 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Finley remains in the backfield. Man in motion. Rogers goes around the formation. Finley up the middle, now bounces left, has space. Boy, tried a hesitation move, completed the move, and then is wrestled down. Well, I thought for a moment he was going to break free or fall over. Both were options. But after all that, he comes up with 5 positive yards for the Pioneer offense. Pressure comes. Finley gets around it. And, he tried another stutter step, and this time he did fall over. I think Finley's getting too creative for himself. But with that, again, going down untouched. They did give him the first down on that carry. It was right at the marker. Ball now on the 14-yard line. Pioneers, again, in this area last time through the interception. Looking to fare better here. They fake the sweep, and boy, he goes down again. I think Finley again slipped. Either slipped or he's trying to get under the tackle. Either which way, no gain on that play. Now Finley's going to come off. Cherry checks back in for the Pioneer offense. We're down to 5:50 remaining in the quarter. This quarter flying by. Which started as a high-octane game has slowed down here in the third. Parsons, quick pass out to Kranz. Kranz trying to get around the defender. Taking on 3 Ravens and comes up with positive yardage. That was all work by Kranz right there. Big old boy did not want to go down. When a tight end who spends most of his time blocking gets to catch one, he's going to want to go forward. Parsons to Cherry. Cherry trying to bounce outside. Tripped up and down he goes. Loss on that play. That was 3rd down. Brings up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit for the Pioneers. So the drive stalls out a little bit. On the doorstep, not able to punch it in. They're going to try a field goal attempt right here. This will be in the realm of a 25-yarder, so chip shot. And the field goal is up. And the field goal is good. So the first points of the third quarter go to the Pioneers. They knocked down the 25-yard field goal to make the lead now 27-24. Pioneers with 4:32 remaining in the third quarter. Again, this is the NAIA game of the week. So if you are not a usual Pioneer or Raven viewer, but you're watching this week, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Yep, there we go. Refresh the scoreboard. All right, special teams heading out onto the field. If you happen to be watching the YouTube, especially if you're not one who normally watches us, just joining us for this ranked game. Again, both squads ranked very high this year, or right at this point in the season. Let us know who you're rooting for and where you're watching from. So let us know in the YouTube chat room where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. A team, a player, are you in Alaska, Florida, wherever. Or like us here in Kansas. And this is going to be taken down around the 25-yard line. A gaggle of Pioneers in on the tackle. Now the Ravens with 2 punts here in the third quarter. Looking to get their offensive struggles ironed out and get back on their ways of moving forward, which they did a lot of in the first half. There we go. We got a Pioneer fan in Springfield, Missouri. Receiver in motion. Pioneers backing off. Thought they were going to bring pressure. They thought better. And taken down by the defensive line. This was a handoff. Trying to work right side. Defensive line was there. Gain of 2 on the play. And now some pushing and shoving after the fact. I don't think anything has come of it. I don't see any laundry on the field. Jacoby Hinton from Benedictine has been in a lot of the extracurricular stuff, so I think he's been kind of marked by the Pioneers as someone they are not thrilled with. Could be vice versa. Maybe he's not thrilled with them. 2 running backs in the backfield with the quarterback now. One splits out wide. They're looking for him out of the backfield. Blitz comes, and the Pioneers got him. Down goes Dooley. Huge loss. Sack on the play. Maxwell Weber came in and took him down. Great play by Weber. Everyone stays composed. Clean tackle. No laundry. It moves them all the way back to 3rd and 16. The Pioneer sideline is going nuts trying to get the fans fired up for this big third down play. 3:22 remaining in the third quarter. Again, could potentially be looking at a third punt by the Raven offense. We shall see. We know they have no problem going deep. Dooley dropping back, looking, throws. Has a man on the sideline, incomplete pass. Not able to collect was the intended target, and that's going to bring up 4th down. There we go, the fans from El Paso, Texas in the house. North Dakota, go Pioneers. Houston, Texas. El Paso, Texas. A Florida State fan. My condolences on your season. That's been a little rough. A little rough for the Seminoles. And the punt is away. That's a good punt. Fair catch called for by Finley. And taken, so ball going to be near midfield, but the Pioneers will start in their own territory. Waxahachie, Texas. Go Pioneers. All right, the Pioneers take over. 2:58 remaining in the third quarter. 27-24, so a slim lead for MNU. Right now the ball is on the 43-yard line, so they're only 7 yards deep in their own territory. They've moved the ball well this quarter on the ground. Now, I probably shouldn't have said that. People are putting away the umbrellas, so apparently we're dry on this drive. They hand it off. Cherry trying to make people miss, dancing through the middle. And he turned something out of nothing. That credit to Cherry right there. They had him pinned up 2 or 3 times. He just kept dancing and moving through. And came up with positive yardage, far more than I thought he was going to get. Ball placed on the 47. 2nd and 6. Play action pass. Pressure comes. Parsons can't get away. Taken down in the backfield. So now a big sack on the play for Benedictine. It's going to bring up 3rd and very long for the Pioneer offense. Pioneers do have a 3rd down conversion of more than 10 yards today. They're going to need another one here. I do believe it was Heath Baker with that sack. 2 Ravens in the air. I think Baker will be credited. Play action pass. They set up a screen and he falls down. Yikes. Dangerous. Dangerous. Because as the ball was in the air, the intended target, Mauser, fell over. And so that ball was just hanging up there, but it falls incomplete. So a quick 3 and out by the Pioneer offense under the heading of not what you want. And now the rain picks up. The umbrellas come back out. Dun, dun, dun. So the Pioneers going to need to punt this ball away with what could be a little bit of a wet football. Wind at their back, so send it downfield. You need to fire this baby downrange. Good snap. Kick is away. Not a great kick. Hopefully gets a Pioneer bounce. Well, it's a neutral bounce. Went sideways. It's going to be down at the 35-yard line, so that is where the Ravens will take over. And the Pioneers had all the momentum after that big sack and a 4th down punt, but quick 3 and out. Not what the offense wanted. Let's see, Goshen, Indiana, San Diego, Huntington Beach, California, a Ravens fan. We're rooting for one person, okay. Trevor Hiley, you were being rooted for. Logan, Utah, go Pioneers. San Diego again, MNU. And here's a run left side by the Ravens. They're able to get half the way there. I do believe this was Witherspoon on the carry. Two Witherspoons listed. A Dalton and a Dylan Witherspoon. I would venture a guess that those are brothers. Second and 4 coming up for the Raven offense. They've slowed the pace just a little bit here. They're going to hand off again. Same play. Left side. Witherspoon again. This time he's taken down. Gain of 1. Again, the Pioneers came in today with one of the best run defenses in the entire conference. So the Ravens' run game being a little stifled today, not overall surprising. Pioneers' run defense, very good. And again, Dooley right now has the wind in his face and rain at the moment, so that can affect the passing game. You got to think they'd like to air it out here, but you never know. Empty backfield, so pass is what we would expect on 3rd and 4. Dooley not afraid to run, though. Wouldn't be surprised if he kept it. Witherspoon in motion. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end wide open. Everyone and their mother forgot about the tight end. That's an easy throw, catch, run, first down for the Raven offense. I mean, even my mother had no idea he was there. But Tanner Zimmerman comes up with the first down catch and a lot of yards afterwards. Boy, with that, that's going to bring up the end of the third quarter. That quarter lasted not long. I think it was a less than 30-minute quarter. So there we go, 27-24. We're going into the fourth quarter of the game of the week here. Pioneers with a slim lead, but the Ravens driving. See, we've got another Houston Texan, Ravens fan. And then Manhattan, Kansas, also there. This is probably the hardest rain we've had during the game. Coming down right now. But they are going to flip the field, so in the Ravens' defense, they will have the wind at their back trying to complete this drive. They like to air it out, so wouldn't be surprised if they start firing away here. All right, both sides returning to the field. The ball's on the 39-yard line. After that catch by Zimmerman, it is 1st and 10. Single coverage on Gathright, bottom of your screen. If were I a Raven, and I am not, I would send him to the end zone and air one out right here. Just see what happens. They're looking. Hey, guess what? They're going to Gathright, left side, but missed. Actually, no. I was wrong. They tried for Todd, but they just tried to go downfield. Little Oliver's reach, incomplete pass. But airing it out on 1st down there I thought was the right idea. They didn't ask me, but I still thought that. 2nd and 10. Hey, boss. Ball's on 39-yard line. Again, 14:55 remaining in the ball game. We quickly got out of the 3rd quarter into the 4th. Ravens driving. Aired it out on that last pass. They're going to try and hand off left side. Witherspoon gets past the line for the Pioneers. Now they're trying to chase him down. He's going to have the 1st down and extra yardage on top of it. Pioneers about had him in the backfield, or at least along the defensive line. He's able to wiggle free. We're just going to say that his uniform is now wet, and they couldn't grab him. So the ball goes all the way down to the 21-yard line. 1st down for the Raven offense. And Ravens have picked up their pace. They're going to go Witherspoon again. He's going right up the middle this time. And brought down by the Pioneer defensive line. 3 Pioneers in on the tackle. Give him a gain of 3 on that 1st down carry. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 18. Ravens bringing in some new personnel. Gathright back on the field. Bottom of your screen. Worth watching. Zimmerman, the tight end. At the top. Again, big body receiver. They could send him into the end zone. Now Zimmerman and Gathright going to be together. Nope, they're going to run it right up the middle. So all that for nothing, but the Pioneer defense, not as fooled as their announcer. No gain on the play. Here we go, big 3rd down here. 3rd and 7. Got to think of nothing else. The field goal attempt would be in order if they don't come up with it here. They've hit from closer on this end of the field earlier in the game, back in the 1st quarter. Empty backfield. Design keeper. Defense not fooled. Dooley taken down after maybe a yard. Nope, they're going to knock him back 1 yard. So technically a sack on the play. Brings up 4th down. Okay, so here we go. With the wind and the rain, they are bringing on the field goal unit. Again, they hit from closer earlier. Their kicker, Bulky, has a leg on him. Missed one. Wide right. Had plenty of leg, but missed one wide right earlier. Fake. And the Pioneers are all over him. Oh, that went nowhere fast. I think Bulky sold it too early. Dooley didn't know he ran off already. And so Dooley just had to pick the ball up and run with it. He's tackled immediately. So taken down on 4th down, that is a onside kick earlier, did not work out. Now a fake field goal, didn't work out for the Ravens. Pioneers take over on offense. 12:58 remaining in the ball game. They have the 3-point lead. Parsons and Finley in the backfield right now. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 1-on-1 top of your screen. Carter in motion around the formation. They're going to give it to Finley. Finley trying to work left side. Has a blocker. Still trying to move and is taken down. Kind of ran away from his blocker. Number 74 was out there trying to lead the way. Finley was just a little faster. Not a bad carry on first down. 3-yard gain, second down. Pioneers' run game is going to be very important from this point on, especially while this rain continues. Ravens defense showed blitz. See if they're still going to bring it or if they're going to back off now. Still showing blitz. Here it comes. Off the edge. Finley runs right past the initial wave. Spins forward. Positive yardage. But this is going to bring up 3rd and medium. Pioneers need a conversion here. Ball's going to be placed on the 31. Official picked it up. Oh, he's going to wipe it off. And then he's going to set it down on the 30. Fine. Be like that. 3rd and 5. Get ball on the 30. Pioneers really need to keep this drive alive. Finley remains. Carter in motion. Boy, I thought Parsons pulled back early. He's going to roll right. Pressure coming. Thrown in. Oh, dangerous throw by Parsons. He would have loved that one back, but not intercepted as it was close. Knocked away, incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down, and the Pioneers can send this away. Isaiah Haston almost with the pick, but still good defense as he knocks it away. And the punt squad on team for the Pioneers. Pioneers not able to capitalize on that failed fake field goal by the Ravens. Wobbly snap, but away. Low kick. Oh, this could take a great bounce for the Pioneers. Come on, bounce and roll, baby. Not bad, not bad. So there we go. Ball's going to be down at the 28-yard line. And that is where the Ravens offense is going to take over. Again, I know, sound like a broken record, but they've got the wind at their back on this drive. And the wind in this stadium, when it gets whipping, it really goes through quick. So just something to keep in mind. If you've ever been to the Olathe District Activity Center, you know what I'm talking about. There's never a day where it is not just whipping through here. A little delay on the handoff there, but Witherspoon, right side. And there's 71 again, wrestling down a Pioneer. Are they going to throw a flag? And there's the flag. He's been flirting with this all game. We're going to see if they get offsetting here or if this is just going to be on Jacoby Hinton, but he's the one I referenced earlier. But we'll see. Four officials in on this discussion. I think initially they weren't going to throw a flag, but it didn't stop even after he wrestled a Pioneer down to the ground. Then the pushing and shoving started, and then the flag kind of had to be thrown at that point. Personal foul on the offense. We know it's 71. And so they're going to mark him back 15. And he's still going. Well, he is still mouthing off at the Pioneer defensive line. And in the trenches, this stuff will happen. But you got to be able to stop, especially after you cost your team 15. So it is second down and a long, long way for the Raven offense here with 11:16 remaining in the ballgame. And now the officials stopping play again. They want to talk things over. And they're going to send both sides to their sideline. I'm not sure what the deal is here, so I would check the YouTube chat or give you stats, but I really want to see if the officials signal anything after this kind of odd stoppage. So I got my eyes glued on the white hat. Nothing doing. Pioneers defense heading back on. Everyone went to their sidelines for a moment while the officials conferred. But nothing conveyed to the booth. So 2nd and 18. Ball on the 21-yard line. Pioneer safeties, again, I'd play 2 steps back if I were you. They're not going to be afraid to dial it up here. Ooh, trying to get the Pioneers to jump with a hard count. Nothing done there. They're going to hand it off. Ooh, a lot of room here. Oh, he's got it all back on one carry. Yikes. Witherspoon, great carry along the right side. Enough for the first down and more. So the penalty really didn't cause any damage there for the Raven offense. They get it all back on one play. They get the ball up to the 45-yard line. Ravens back under center. Going with the hard count again. Changing the play at the line. There's the snap. Pressure coming from the Pioneers. Dooley able to step up. He gets everything in this. He's got Todd, long distance, touchdown. Oh, no. Jayshon Todd was able to get behind 2 Pioneer defenders, and that pass had plenty of air under it with the wind behind it. The Pioneer defenders not able to catch up. So touchdown, Ravens. So the Ravens now are going to reclaim the lead. They had been held scoreless in the third quarter. The only quarter now that they will have been scoreless. Now lining up for the extra point. Good snap, good placement. The kick is up. Yeah, the kick is good. You got a replay of that? All right, here we go. Watch this one. You guys said we didn't give you any Benedictine replays. Here you go. You see the snap here. Low snap handled clean by Dooley. And look, he could step up, puts all of his arm into that one, and behind the Pioneer secondary, not where you want the wide receiver to be. That's a touchdown from the ever-dangerous Jayshon Todd. So we have 10.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. It is now 31-27. Ravens over the Pioneers in the NAIA game of the week that we knew coming in was going to be a shootout. Just in case to try and make things interesting, always keep an eye on the Benedictine special teams. In an attempted sneaky onside kick done earlier. Well, it was attempted. It was not successful as the ball went out of bounds. All right, whistle blowing, we're ready to go. Slow run up on the ball, but still puts all of his leg into it. Bounced into the end zone. That will be a touchback. I think that was a good move by the Pioneer return men. Just let that bounce. Take the touchback, again with still some rain falling. You don't want to make things interesting. So the ball placed at the 25. Pioneers again have had some chances. Got to start capitalizing here as they now trail by 4. Parsons and Cherry in the backfield. Got to imagine Parsons going to throw a little bit here. Can run a lot when you're up, maybe not when you're down. But Cherry up the middle, trying to bounce outside, and does. Good contain, though, by the defense of the Ravens. They were waiting for him to try and bounce it outside. Limited the damage on that first down carry. Still able to come up with 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6. Parsons quickly to the ball. Play action pass over the middle. And another one where Himes uses his big body to shield the defender and just bring it in with nothing but strength. Great play by the defender. He was there. But Himes just too strong. Pioneer first down, nearing midfield. Carter in motion. Reversing course, heading back. Parsons out to Carson. Carson's got one blocker, and then it's going to be wrestled out of bounds right around the 50-yard line. One blocker, two defenders. He was going to have to beat one. Couldn't quite get there, but comes up with positive yardage. Second down, ball at midfield. And now Cherry up the middle. Runs into a big old pile of people. This play going nowhere fast. Going to bring up third down. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Pioneer offense. Need a conversion. Need it real bad right now. Parsons looking over the middle. Has his man. Got Mauser. Mauser with room. Oh, he's down. So Mauser with the first down catch. Run plenty of yards afterwards. Ball came out at the end, but he was already down by contact as the officials quickly made that determination. So a Pioneer first down, keeping the drive alive on that third down. Keep an eye on Rogers on the bottom of your screen, already with 2 touchdowns today. Parsons, play action pass. Has a man in the end zone. Knocked away. Good defense at the end. Darn. Himes not able to come up with it. But the secondary of the Ravens able to knock it away even though Himes had it in his hands. Brings up 2nd and 10. Cran's a tight end all the way at the top. Worth noting, he'll probably come around to the middle. Nope. Oh, Parsons keeps it. Makes one miss. He's trying to keep it himself. Boy, he gets hit hard. Has positive yardage. Did the ball come out? No, the officials are saying he was down again. Now, at times they have had the ability to review plays like this, but it doesn't look like they're doing that. That official was pretty emphatic that Parsons was down before the ball came out. Oh, now they're going to stop the play. Pioneers couldn't quite get that play in before the officials decided they wanted to talk things over. The production team is taking a look at this to see if there's anything. The officials are going to blow this play dead. And I'm sure the official is announcing to us what's happening. But I think they're going to review this. So the official can go over. There is a tablet on the field. I do not know the camera angles in which they use. I don't think it is anything brought to you by the box. Brought to you by us up here in the booth. So they're going to review to see if this was a fumble or not. I'm going to wait. I'm going to let my producer tell me if he thinks this is a fumble. All right, we're going to show the replay. You guys decide. Don't trust this producer guy anyway. All right, here we go. So he goes into the pile. You see it between his legs there. Now, did that come out before or after? That is the question of which I don't have an answer. We're getting people thinking he's down. Okay. All right, so worth noting that it was ruled down. So there has to be the irrefutable evidence to the contrary, and none of us up here think that there is that. You might think one way or the other, but I don't know if you can say it beyond a shadow of a doubt. The official, though, taking a very long look at this. Yeah, unless they have an angle from the other side of the field, I don't think you can reverse this call. We just don't have it from this side. You need a camera on the other side to see if that ball came out before he was down. Two officials still over at the tablet. This is one of the longer reviews I've seen. Problem is, without the microphone, we're not going to really know what he says, just what direction he points. Still there. Two officials still at the tablet. All right. The white hat looks like he's about to walk away. Yep. All right, here we go. Just point to the ground, white hat, and we'll all be happy. Ruling on the field stands. I can hear him up here. Thank you for projecting, official sir. All right, so after all that, no damage done to the Pioneers. Except it is 3rd and 6, ball on the 24-yard line. Pioneers down by 4 with 7:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. Ooh, feel that wind picking up. Empty backfield for Parsons. And he tried to keep it on that last one. We'll see if he tries to keep it again. Imagine there's going to be pressure brought. Has a man over the middle. He's got Kranz. Touchdown, Pioneers! That seam route right up the middle has been money all day long. Parsons and Kranz, again, use it to perfection to get the Pioneers back on top. So the Pioneers are hopefully going to get this up to a 3-point lead. So this is a huge extra point right here. Good snap, good placement. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Pioneers are able to get the lead up to 3, 34, 31, 7:20 remaining in the ball game. Watch the replay of the touchdown. See Kranz right there, turns. They thought he was going outside. He turns it upfield. Great play from Parsons and Kranz. It was well done. You normally don't see too many tight ends fake the out and then hit the up. All right, Pioneers will be kicking into this wind. Still, I wouldn't call it rain. More like a heavy mist falling out there right now. So certainly could be worse. See if the Pioneers are just going to try and chip shot this to one of the up men. Yep, exactly what they did. Oh, it bounced! It's loose! Who's got it? The Pioneers have it! The up man ran away from the ball. He thought the return man behind him was going to come and get it. It bounced. After 10 yards, that thing is free. The officials are untying and unburying all the bodies. Pioneers bench thinks they have it, and the officials agree. The Pioneers recover the kickoff. And what wasn't even a designed onside kick. There we go. There's the official signal from the official sir. A white hat says Pioneer ball around the 36-yard line. We're going to have a replay of that, sir. He's getting it. So everyone, check your screens. Watch this. Here we go. So you knew they were just going to chip it in the air. Again, kicking into this breeze. But the up man, look, he didn't know what to do. Once it bounced, it was free. It has to travel more than 10 yards. It definitely did that. And then the scrum along the sideline. Now we have a player down, and I'm sure it was whoever tried to recover that ball, as everyone was just getting hammered in there. He's got it, and he's able to come off the field. This is James III, who was shaken up on that play, but comes off the field under his own power. Pioneers coaching staff smartly getting the bench back. Don't need any unnecessary flags here. Yes, the bench was very excited, understandably so. So now the Pioneers back on offense with 7:17 remaining, up by 3. 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. And 7:17 remaining. Boy, they can run this effectively. They could take a lot of time off this clock. Parsons to Finley. Finley left side. Cannot get around. Trying to make a miss. Now gang tackled, but he is behind the line. That's a loss on this first down carry. Boy, loss of 3. Eee. All right, 2nd and 13 for the Pioneer offense. That kept the clock moving. Rain's picking up a little bit out there. Play action pass. Going for it all, but this got hung up in the air. Caught! Give us the signal. Is that a catch? Along the sideline, looked like a catch from here. Indeed it is. That is a catch by Rogers of the Pioneers. First down, and they are now on the doorstep of the end zone. No, I'm sorry, that was Himes. Himes with an amazing catch along the sideline. Again, about as far from me as I can possibly be. But he is able to come up with it. Pioneer offense now inside the 5-yard line. Parsons and Finley in the backfield. Finley gets around the first line. He's got to turn left. He gets upfield. Touchdown, Pioneers. Finley able to run through some arm tackles, turns it to his left, and is in for pay dirt. And the Pioneers now extend their lead as we get later into the 4th quarter. That special teams gaffe by the Ravens is going to come back and haunt them in their dreams tonight if the Pioneers can hold on and take this game. Again, another big extra point coming up. Good snap, good placement. Kick is up, kick is good. And with that, the Pioneers make this a 2-possession game, taking the lead 41-31. We got a replay? Hit me. All right, so this is the long pass along the sideline. Watch Himes. Again, good coverage by the defender. You cannot fault the defender's coverage. Himes able to keep his feet in, comes up with that catch, and then is wrestled out of bounds. And that set up the touchdown run by Finley. 41-31. We got it. Hit it. Here's Finley. Watch this. Broken arm tackle. Breaks through 2 right there. Into the end zone for a touchdown. All right, special teams ready to go. This didn't work out so well last time for Benedictine. You can bet they fixed that problem this time. Now low line drive kick, little worm burner down the middle. Fumbled, and now just falling on. Wise move by the Ravens special teams player. And some people got tangled up. Everyone's helping each other up. No worries there. Nothing doing. So this ball is going to be placed at the 25-yard line. And again, something like that, a guy who is not normally used to handling a kickoff because it was short, one of the up men, wisely, after fumbling a hair, just falls on it. Smart play. That's heads up. Okay, ball on the 25. So what kind of pace is the Ravens offense going to be looking at on this drive? Big question. Play action pass, dropping back, looking, firing deep over the middle, has his tight end wide open again. Zimmerman apparently still in a Halloween costume because he has been a ghost today to the Pioneers defense. They can't see him. So he's either a ghost or John Cena, but either which way, no one is picking him up. Quickly back to the ball, already in Pioneer territory. Boy, that looked like a false start to me, and indeed it is. The left tackle left early, so this will be a penalty. This will push Benedictine back 5 yards. It is a problem when you try and hurry the pace. Sometimes the offensive linemen just get a little too excited and they're ready to go. So ball on the 49-yard line. 1 yard into Pioneer territory. 5:56 remains. Rain going, wind going. Dooley trying the hard count, really trying to get everyone to jump. He's got it now, run right up the middle, right into a pile of people, down he goes. Nothing doing there. Do believe this was Witherspoon on the carry, and he got nowhere. So again, after the penalty, it stays 2nd and 15. That 1st and 15 carry, nothing. Todd goes off the field, worth noting. Again, very good weapon for the Raven offense. Gathright alone at the bottom, another very good weapon. They're going to try and get to Witherspoon out of the backfield. Not much happening there. They'll come up with a little bit of something, but not much on that quick throw out to the running back out of the backfield. Makes it 3rd down, 3rd and a long way to go. I think they gave him a yard on that play. Gordy with the amazing 3rd down call over the PA system here. He is the master. 3rd and 14, ball on the 48. Pioneer bench and fans trying to will their defense in for another big stop here. Wherever that tight end is, put 2 people on him. Dropping back, pressure coming, rolling. Looking downfield. Oh, and it's caught through the hands of the Pioneer defender. Oh, he thought he had the interception. Maxwell Weber was there, but it went right through his hands. Todd collects it and gets the 1st down. Oof. That hurt. That hurt right there. Oh, right through the hands. Yep. All right, so looking again. Nothing doing. Defense coming. That was a hold. Oh, they tried to jump at the quarterback. You got to wrap him up. There he goes. Down he goes. Honestly, I think he tripped more than anything else, but it counts all the same. Let's see. Uh-oh. There's a player down, and there's something on the field that's yellow. Is that a flag or a mouth guard? No, that was a mouth guard. But there's an injured player for the Ravens, so they're going to check him over. I think this is Lagafauni. Again, hope I'm right. But he is the player down for Benedictine. 4:16 remaining in the game. And that was a sack on that play. So a lot of yards lost there. Brings up 2nd and 22 once play resumes. But they're going to check on the injured Raven. And right now our little forecast is just showing rain. But for now and the whole rest of the game. Right, so able to leave under his own power. Just a little bit of a limp, a hitch in his giddy up, so hopefully no serious injury done there. But Lagafauni is going to come off for a play. Pioneers defense trying to stop a 2nd and 22 from going anywhere positive for the Ravens. Someone just said in the YouTube room, this is a good game. You are correct. This has been a fantastic game. This is one of the best games I've watched in a while now. Both teams are playing very well. Dropping back, pressure comes up the middle, rolling to his left, ball loose in the air, nobody home, nothing doing. And the quarterback rushed, had to throw it away. Smart play, but it brings up 3rd and 22. So if I were going to wager a guess, and I've been correct a few times today, I imagine they're thinking this is 4-down territory, so they want to get halfway back on this play. If the Pioneers are going to give up anything underneath, they'll take it. Will the Ravens, and then it makes it a much shorter attempt on 4th down. Pioneers are keeping 3 players very deep, right at the 1st down marker. A lot of pressure on the defensive lineman to wreak a little havoc. Don't give the quarterback all day on this throw. He has it, automatically rolling out, being chased. Here they come. Turns upfield. And now bumped out of bounds. I don't think the design keeper is really what they had in mind. He's able to come up with positive yardage, but not enough that this 4th down attempt would make a lot of sense, although they're staying on the field. So I think they feel they have to go for it with 3:59 remaining. Nope. I stand corrected because they need a touchdown and a field goal, so it looks like they're going to bring on the field goal unit. This is going to be another 50-yarder. Nope, more than that now. And again, they tried the fake earlier, didn't go anywhere. Turnover on downs, I don't think they're going to try that here. They're going to let them air it out. This is over 50 yards. Got the wind at his back. If it's straight, he's got it. Boy, that looks good from here. He got it. Wow. What a leg. Again, that was at least 53, if not 54 yards. And there was room to spare. Again, the wind at his back helped a lot. Wouldn't have made it down at the other end. So there we go. Pioneers now only up by a touchdown. 41, 34, 3:30 remaining. So for the Pioneers, all about getting some first downs. Benedictine still has 2 timeouts remaining, because I think they might have officially challenged that fumble by Parsons earlier. Because it was not a one, they didn't win that challenge, they lost a timeout. So they only have 2 remaining, or they used it and I just don't remember it. It could be one of those things, I don't know. You got a replay? Hit me. All right, check out your screen, everyone. Look at this. I mean, this field goal was massive. So if the ball was placed at the 40, it would have been a 50. So 3 yards back, that was about a 53-yard field goal. That's a legit leg. Now, the Pioneer special teams, you can see they're keeping a lot of people on the front, expecting the onside kick. I think this is a smart move by the Pioneers. Again, this is not like the NFL where you have to let your intentions known to everyone. Oh, we're going to onside kick. No, you can do what you want out here. Sorry, you can tell I'm not a new fan of the new dynamic kickoff system. Blech. All right, here we go. What are the Ravens going to do? I think they're going to bomb it. And kaboom. Yep, indeed they do. 1 man back for the Pioneers. He's just ball security here. Ball security. Just go down. Take the ball with you. All right, there you go. Ankle tackled around the 15-yard line. 3:25 remaining. Pioneers need some first downs. A 3-and-out right here makes this a dangerous situation. So the Ravens defense probably going to stack 8 in the box here. They are going to expect a run early and often just to get that clock moving. The Pioneers going to match that and just run it right up the gut at them. We shall see. Man, a 53-yard field goal. Wow, that was impressive. He knocked the heck out of that one. Here's a run up the middle. Not much doing. I don't even think they gave him one. So tried Sean Cherry at the middle. No go. 2nd and 10. Clock is moving, which is super duper great, but this would give the Ravens way too much time. Pioneers in no rush, letting the play clock tick, tick, tick down. They're down to 15. They're going to get set at 10. Still say don't snap it until 2. Yeah. Ravens defense all heading up, expecting the run. Jerry again straight ahead. And nothing doing. And now a timeout called. Ravens were waiting for that one. I believe they're going to use the timeout. Indeed they are. With 2:35 remaining, brings up 3rd and 9 for the Pioneer offense. And still 1 timeout will be remaining, allegedly, when Benedictine gets the ball back. And as soon as this game concludes, we'll bring you the final game stats once they are set. And again, Pioneers fans, we're back here next weekend against the our rivals, shall we say, Baker University. Baker comes in next weekend for homecoming. Is it homecoming? Yeah, I think it's homecoming. So either get out here to the Olathe District Activity Center and watch in person, or you're going to be forced to listen to me again. So I expect to see you all in stands this time next weekend. Do believe that's the final home game of the season as well. So make sure you're here for it. Come out and support the Pioneers. In 2:35 remaining, here we go, 3rd and 9. Huge play if the Pioneers could somehow convert this. Pressure coming from the Ravens. I expect they're going to send the house. Parsons is sacked. Indeed they did. They sent them all. And this is Bloomquist, Jobby Bloomquist, with a huge sack. Big loss by the Pioneers, who will be punting from their own end zone. So Benedictine is going to get the ball back with plenty of time remaining. 2:29 on the clock. They have a timeout. They will have decent field position as this punt is deep in Pioneer territory into the wind and rain. Remember I said there was one thing the Pioneers really didn't need on that last drive, and that was a 3-and-out? A quick 3-and-out? Remember I said that? I stand by that statement. Nobody here feels good about this right now. Couldn't he have just missed that 53-yard field goal? Would have made everything so much easier. But no. He had to hit a very impressive field goal. I'm sorry, Benedictine. I did not look. I'm not sure where you guys are heading off to next weekend, but you could be heading out of here with a win if you guys can punch one more in. I would be real curious to see. I don't know their coach well or at all. If he is a tie it and send it to overtime kind of coach or go for two and win the ball game kind of coach. Chances are we're going to find out. All right, again, like I said earlier, the Pioneers need to be flawless down here. They cannot afford a mistake. Good snap. The kick is away, but it's low. Hanging up in the air. Todd has it. One Pioneer misses, not the second. So, again, good starting field position. The ball's going to be down at the 43-yard line. So the Ravens are going to start this possession in Pioneer territory. And here we go. This is going to be for the game right here. 2:22 remaining. No timeouts. I'm sorry, they must have used that last timeout. Did Benedictine. So they've got to put it in 2:22 with only the 2-minute warning to stop the clock. Again, on this side of the field, this is where they've done their damage. Again, with the wind at their back, they have aired it out several times, able to get behind the Pioneer secondary. They've got long touchdown passes from this into the field. So again, worth noting, definite possibility. Quick throw over the middle. They left Gathright wide open for some reason. I'm not 100% sure. But a quick slant to the inside. It's first down and more. We'll see if they're going to try and run one more play or let this go down to the 2-minute warning. They've got 10 seconds to decide. I think they're going to try for one more. Indeed they are. They're going to have to snap quickly. 2, 1. They're able to get it off in time. Over the middle, they have that tight end again. The tight end that for some such reason we decided not to guard today. And Zimmerman comes up with yet another touchdown completion. So here we go. This brings up the question I asked earlier. Now, it would appear from up here they are going to go for the tie right now. 1:53 remaining. Now, the Pioneers have all three of their timeouts. Someone up here in the booth might have said correctly, they might have scored too quickly. Pioneers would have to kick into the wind, but they just would need some kind of little drive to get in field goal range, at least give them a chance with all their timeouts remaining. But let's see if this extra point is good. Hit from 53, I imagine this is kind of a no-brainer. And indeed it is. It is up and it is good. We got a replay coming up of the Spectre tight end. We got flags on the play. This will be worth noting. I think this all comes after the extra point was good. So this will affect the kickoff. If it is on Benedictine, and boy, they're acting like it is. Number 90 being held back by his teammates. If it's on Benedictine, that will make them kick off farther back. Again, their kicker has a leg for days, and the wind will be at their back, so move them back. I don't think it's going to matter much, but could be beneficial to the Pioneers. The officials are conferring. I do find it funny that due to the weather, they put the cameras inside, so the cameramen are in here with me. They're going to hear my voice in their sleep tonight. Sorry, I'm not sorry about that. This guy doesn't stop talking. No signal yet from the official. But now he's coming over to the MNU sideline. Extra point is good. Yeah, we got that. Unsportsmanlike conduct after the play. On both teams, maybe? Again, this is where I wish we had the field mic. Okay, no, it was unsportsmanlike unsportsmanlike on MNU. So Benedictine is going to kick off from the 40. Again, with their kicker, you imagine he's just going to blast this out of the back of the end zone. Oh, no, they're going to walk it up. They're going to kick from the 45, aren't they? They're going to kick it off from the 50? Now remember, this doesn't count as a field goal if he kicks it through the uprights. It's getting dark out there. I think big band of rain might be coming or here right now, either which way. Okay, so they're going to kick off from the 50-yard line. Pioneers are kind of expecting a little trickeration on this play, so they got a lot of people up at the front. Make sure they can field anything kicked short. All right, here we go. 1:53 remaining. It is 41-41. The Pioneers about to get the ball back with all three of their timeouts. The kick from the 50, and they just blast it. Oh, it's wide left. That doesn't count. You don't get 3 points. Not that he would have anyway. Just kidding. Do I see Ryan Robinson in the house? Birdman. Good to see you, buddy. All right, so the Pioneers are going to have this on the 25-yard line. All three of their timeouts, 1:53 remaining. They've been pretty stifled here in the fourth quarter. Not much doing. Crayons in motion. They go out wide to Rogers, who dropped it. No, incomplete. That was definitely a forward pass, but you can't blame the Ravens for trying. Rogers had it. I think he just heard all the footsteps, dropped it. So they tried a wide receiver screen, no luck, second down. That quick one stopped the clock at 1:49. So imagine you're probably going to run it here. I don't know. They haven't gone back to that seam route lately. The middle's been open. It's been open for both teams. That's where Zimmerman has been doing his work for the Ravens. They got Finley out of the backfield. He's got some room, got some green in front of him. Runs into Rogers, but stays on his feet, moving forward almost to midfield. So great play out of the backfield by Finley. He just snuck out, heading up the field. Parsons found him. So positive yardage for the Pioneers. They're on the move. Clock still ticking at 1:40. Again, field goal range. Decent field goal range is really all I need. They give it to Finley again. Oh, face mask! Face mask! There it is! They got it! Ooh, I saw it right up here. It happened right in front of my booth. They drug Finley down by the head. That is a no-no. And that's going to be 15 yards on top of the play. And indeed, that's the call. Finley about to back up into the official. Don't do that. There we go. Boy, 15 big yards for the Pioneers. Rain really coming down now. Ball security is going to be huge from this point on. Not that it isn't already. 1:28 on the clock. It is pouring out there now. Crowd still in it for both sides. Benedictine, you guys travel well. Just throwing that out there. Much kudos to your fan base over there. They're toughing it out. Parsons to Finley. Finley in the middle. Wrapped up. Still working. Just hold on to the ball now. The play being blown dead. His forward progress is stopped. Minimal gain on that carry. Pioneers are letting the clock run. I would not be comfortable with a field goal attempt from here at all. So they need to get closer. Still with all three of their timeouts. I imagine a timeout will be called after this play. Parsons is going to throw. Has him over the middle, knocked away. Oh, the defender able to get around Rogers and knock it to the dirt, or the turf, if you will. That does stop the clock, but brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and 9 for the Pioneer offense. Again, hardest rain we've had all game. Got to wonder if the rain was a factor on that pass. Parsons trying to keep his hands dry. Does not wear gloves. Ooh, trying to get the Ravens to jump. Very disciplined on defense there. Nobody flinched. So the hard count didn't work. Parsons has him over the middle. Rogers again. He's got it. First down. Now spun to the dirt inside the 20-yard line. Credit to the Pioneer offense for that decision. Went right back to the play. Didn't work once. Okay, make it not work a second time. Nope, got the first. Could not stop it. First down with 40 seconds on the clock. Finley with it, trying to get to the left edge. Carter trying to block. He cuts it inside. Now it's going to be tackled still along the line of scrimmage. The clock will continue to move. And now I believe the Pioneers have used their first timeout with 27 seconds remaining. There we go. All right. So MNU uses their first timeout. 27 seconds remaining. Ball is on the 17-yard line. So you would feel okay about a field goal attempt from here. However, any closer you can get on maybe one or two more plays, you'd feel even better. Okay, so right now with the ball on the 27, we'd be looking at close to, or 17, we're still looking at like something like around a 30-yard field goal-ish. Again, in this wind, I'm not comfortable with that. So 17 would go back to the 24. Yeah, it'd be around 34 yards. That's where we're at right now on an attempt. Again, 2 timeouts left. 27 seconds. See what the Pioneers can do here. If the pass is incomplete, stops the clock, no worries. If you get any closer, you'll have to use one more timeout, and then you take your shot. We'll see. Parsons has it, rolls right, has Kranz. Kranz has room. Heading towards the end zone. Can he get the corner? He's in! Kranz lowers his shoulder, puts the boom on him. He's in for a Pioneer score. That might seal the deal, my friends. With 19 seconds remaining, the Pioneers are able to punch it in for 6. We'll have a replay of that coming up after the extra point. All right, so the Pioneers are going to call a timeout here. Figured they had 2, might as well. So just get everyone on the same page. The offense celebrating down on the sideline. You can see them there jumping up and down. They do have a reason to celebrate at the moment. However, no one's comfortable until that scoreboard has all zeros across it. Hit the replay now. All right, everyone, take a look. Here's the touchdown that might win this game. Play action pass. Parsons rolls right, hits Kranz, and it's a foot race, and then boom, right there. Then you get tight end spike every time. That's what you should get. All right, another big extra point. Got to have it. Just in case a Hail Mary situation pays off. Talk to Chicago Bears about that. This extra point is huge. Good snap, good placement. The kick is up, and the kick is good. I'll tell you, they were bringing it on that. We're the Ravens. They were trying to knock that down, knowing just how important that extra point was. They were close. Fingertip away. All right, here we go. 19 seconds remaining. Pioneers kicking off into this wind and rain. Looking to improve to 8-0 after this amazingly tightly contested ball game. A credit to both squads. This has been fun. Even if the Ravens do not walk out of here victorious, they have no reason to hang their heads. What a great game they played. Well, I said at halftime, we were talking about what the final score might be, and I said something like 54-50. Well, 48-41, I wasn't too far off, but I definitely did not hit the over. All right, the rain is just pouring down now. I should have brought an umbrella for myself. It's going to be a long walk back to the car. If you're Benedictine, you're thinking, oh, man. Low line drive kick. Bounces off the return man. He picks it up. Oh, it's Todd. Oh, my goodness, and he is free. He is absolutely free. Todd is going to take it to the house on this return. Unbelievable. Unbelievable Pioneer special team. And did we not say from the onset of this game that Jay-Sean Todd was going to be a problem? We sure did. Well, this game not done yet. Not done yet by a long shot, and the offense appears to be heading up to the line. All right, so I think we're going to have a winner one way or the other here. This is the play. Going for two. 48-47, 7 seconds remaining. And I think the Pioneers are going to burn their last timeout. Indeed they are. This is going to be it right here. So the Pioneers give up the kickoff return. I'm still not 100% sure how that happened, but matters not. And at the moment, Benedictine clearly setting up to go for two. So we're going to have a deciding play right here. So stay tuned. Stay close. You got a replay of it? All right, watch this. Pioneers fans maybe look away. Right here, everyone over pursued. He kind of muffed it a little bit. They all over pursued, and then when it's one-on-one with the kicker, that's game over. So there we go. Unbelievable. Again, right now we have pouring rain out there. Pioneers need to put 5 people on the tight end Zimmerman. So I feel like that might be where it's going. But here we go. Oh, man. Either which way, this has been a heck of a game. The Ravens trying to end the undefeated season of the Pioneers. Pioneers trying to probably leapfrog them in the standings should they hold on for this victory. Oh, did they bring the kicker back out? No, here we go. All right. Oh, boy. Excitement, thy name is football. Watch the keeper. Dooley's going to roll out. Rolling. No options. Being chased. Hops away from one. Spinning. Keeping the play alive. Heaves it to the end zone. Batted down. Incomplete. The Pioneers win. Your final score from Olathe, Kansas, 48-47 Pioneers with 7 seconds remaining on the clock and one kickoff that hopefully amounts to absolutely nothing. What a play. Never mind that the Pioneers had a player injured in the end zone. Sorry, you got to jog it off yourself there, bud. He's like, hey, where goes everyone? Oh, my goodness. All right, but again, this game's not over. This is not over. Onside kick has got to be coming from the Ravens special teams. So, again, we're not done. We are not done here. Pioneers up by 1, 7 seconds. No, I'm sorry. Why would I say that? No, they still got to kick. I'm sorry. Jeez, I'm getting myself confused now. Not that that's difficult. Yeah, so the onside attempt. I thought the play was so exciting, but that wasn't like a fourth down turnover or something. No, they still get a kickoff. All right, Pioneers, nothing crazy. The entire hands unit with towels trying to keep their hands dry, knowing that it's coming. Could be coming at any one of them. Oh, boy. Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for Pioneer football. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pioneers up at the front. 3 the next layer behind. We do only have 10 on the field. We only have 10 Pioneers on the field. Yeah, I thought that seemed strange. We're going to do this shorthanded. There's the kick. Oh, and it's free, but fallen on by the Pioneers. Looks like the Pioneers have recovered. Indeed, they have. into the hands of Damon Rudolph. And with 5 seconds remaining, the Pioneers are hopefully a very non-interesting kneel down away from this game being finished. Whew. Yeah. I know sometimes they watch our broadcast back in film sessions to the coaches. We only had 10 in for that onside collect. See in the chat room, I see so many conversations there. And there's the kneel down. It's all done. The Pioneers take this one. Your final score, 48-47 here in Olathe. Pioneers head to 8-0 on this season, and this was a huge game and a much-needed victory to keep their conference championship hopes alive in a fantastic game by the Benedictine Ravens. I did see someone in here say Game of the Year. They certainly get my vote for Game of the Year. Absolutely correct. So, all right, let me go over. I'll get you guys the final stats here. Sorry, even I have to collect myself sometimes. And then, of course, my page shut off. That's all right. I'll get there. Again, next home game is next week, so don't miss that, against Baker. So come to Olathe. There we go. Stats are finalizing. There we go. Final. We want offense, MNU. Yeah, well, no, we'll do Benedictine first. What a game they played. I'm sorry. Dooley was 20 for 32, 1 interception, and 5 touchdowns. He threw it all around. Gathright, 5 receptions, 137 yards and a touchdown. Todd, 5 receptions, 118 yards and a touchdown. Zimmerman, 5 receptions, 104 yards and a touchdown. The name I can't say, 2 for 37 and 1 touchdown. And then Watson, 1 for 12 with a touchdown. On the ground, they spread it all over. Who was this? Dalton Witherspoon, he led the way. 14 carries, 91 yards. No rushing touchdowns for the game. Over for the Pioneers. Adrian Parsons, 26 for 40. He did have a pick, but 5 touchdowns. He threw it to Himes 6 times for 111 yards and a touchdown. Rogers, 6 for 104 and 2 touchdowns. Crayons, 5 for 70 and 2 touchdowns. Mouser, 3 for 42. Finley, 1 for 21. Cherry, 2 for 19. And then Cherry and Finley on the ground. Cherry, 21 attempts for 73 yards. Finley, 22 carries for 78 yards and 1 touchdown. So that, my friends, was one amazing game. Again, credit to both sides. We had a ton of offense in this game. Let's just go to, let's see, where's total yards here? I just want the total yards. Yeah, they're not going to give it to me. Either which way. So, rushing, Pioneers had 130 yards on the ground and 91 for Benedictine. And then receptions, receiving yards, 374 for the Pioneers, and then 413 through the air for Benedictine. I said they were a high-powered, high-flying offense, and that is correct. So that is going to do it for this week's game. Again, the Pioneers improved to 8-0. They'll be back next weekend for, I believe, their last home game against Baker University. Make sure you go to MNUsports.com to get all your schedule information. So that's going to do it from here. I'm the play-by-play guy. My name is Kyle. Thank you guys very much for listening and playing along in the YouTube chat room. We will see you next week against Baker University. Everyone have a great rest of your weekend.
Dude, kicked the ball on the ground and picked it up and just ran 7 yards.